Hello, it's me. Dust Streamer. Hi. I grow in size. Or that is what I must do. Is Trombone Champ OST? No, that's my waiting music. That's me waiting music. Bam. I'm gonna get cola before I start stream. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Hey, what a bitch. Kinda rude. Ha. But yeah, what up? What up, guys? I was gonna play Hitman today, but apparently Hitman is no longer on the Game Pass. They've removed it from the Game Pass, so I can't play it. Why they do that, man? Why Hitman no longer on Game Pass? Hitman no longer on Game Pass, man. Forza 6 looking great. Right? I'm pooping right now. There we go. Ah. Chat till you die.
Radios, man, those irritating, always talking, blabbering, bumbling idiots who think they know everything better than everybody.
There we go. Am I a Machiavellian man or a nihilist? The hell is a Machiavellian? The fuck's a Machiavellian? What does that mean? I think I'm more of a nihilist, though. I'm more of a nihilist type of person. Man, I wanted to play Hitmans today. I was like gearing up for Hitmans, but I went to open my Xbox app, and like, they no longer have Hitmans on the Game Pass, man. And you gotta play like you gotta pay like €100 to get it on Steam. Like, why is that game so fucking expensive? What the fuck, man? The base game is like €20 or something, but then you gotta pay like €70 for the version that has the freelancer mode, and then you gotta pay like €100 if you want the version that has all the maps for the freelancer mode. That's some bullshit, man. The game's like 2 years old too, man. Like, what the fuck is up with that? Yeah, it's €100 for Hitman, because you gotta buy the deluxe edition if you want like freelancer with like all the maps. It wasn't Game Pass before. And I was happy about that, but like it's not on Game Pass anymore, so I can't play it, man. You know, Deadlock game? Bro, don't tempt me, man. I might I might just switch to Deadlock. Don't test me, child. Police? Police these nuts in your mouth. Bro, I'm thinking of Deadlock right now, man. Like, I'm thinking about my fucking McGuinness build. Switch to Deadlock? No, I want to drive a little bit. I want to drive a little bit, and then I probably want to go heat up the sauna, and then I want to go to the sauna. Hello, the Primey. What up? Switch to a new game? We gotta finish the driving game first. Don't think. Your brain tricks you to thinking. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Yeah, so no Hitmans today. Sorry guys. I don't want to pay 100 euros for Hitmans. I don't want to pay 100 euros for that. Where's the chat till you die? Is that chat deleted? Stream starting music play on a low volume? It is, because it's in the playlist. It's like the scene in the anime where, you know, the opening is like slowly playing in the, like quietly playing in the background, and you're like hyped. Norwegian kids are playing McGale right now. Appreciating my mains value about McGuinness. McGuinness is good, man. I can't believe, like, yesterday when I like melted that haze, the haze got mad and like called me a no skill. Like, imagine playing haze and like calling heroes no skill. Well, meh. Shush? No, you shush. Billy. How about you shush? Don't tell me what to do, grr. Man. Yeah, I'm a Deadlock addict, man. Gotta go pro once they have the rankings out, man. I'm just prepping for the leagues, you know. Will be a pumpkin gas station which for Halloween. There'll be a pumpkin. I even filled out a sales contract. Seriously, the car is good. There'll be a pumpkin. If I can back up, I might as well go get a job. Oh, what do you mean? We're freaking driving right now, man. Stepped in. I mean, TTS Chan can wear the witch outfit, but like I'm wondering like what should I wear, man? My job will also have some sort of Halloween event. Yeah, they will. They also have Oktoberfest. When is Halloween even? When is Halloween even? I don't need a costume because I'm already a Pepega. What the? Finnish VTubers are gonna have like a Halloween party. I wonder if I should go. Should I go to the Finnish VTuber Halloween party? And survive an hour in Frostpunk 2 with those FPS butterfingers. Mises doesn't have Oktoberfest and he's German. I'm sure he would. If I want to catch an STD. Hey man. You know how it is. As a male VTuber, I can only be pursuing female VTubers. And that's the rules. Those are the rules, man. Sure they won't catch lice. What the? But yeah. Yesterday was a team day at the office, man. I still don't think that the chocolate factory was a good place to go for a team event. I think that's something that you would go out on a date on. Like there was even a restaurant nearby, so I think that's like a date spot. I made obnoxious mixes. You don't know, man. You don't know my chocolate mixing skills. Those mixes are actually fire, you know. The salmiakki chili powder, white chocolate, man. You don't know. I haven't actually tried it yet. It's in my fridge. So, like, I'm not that big of a chocolate person, but now I have like... Actually, I have four like... Do you call it bars? Bars of chocolate? Because I also bought one. Because they had like this 100% dark chocolate. Or they call it 100% dark chocolate. Because they use like only chocolate parts. They use like the chocolate... Really, there's like flesh on chocolate. There's like cocoa bean flesh. You know? Because it's a fruit, there's like some fruit flesh on it apparently. And apparently normally they ferment the beans before they make it into chocolate to get rid of the fruit flesh. And then they sun dry them. And then they get roasted. And then they get grinded up. But they had like chocolate that also used that like cocoa flesh. And it's actually pretty good, even though it's like super dark chocolate. It's actually kind of nice. They call it 100% like cocoa chocolate, but like I think the cocoa percent is like 75 or something. Because they use like the cocoa flesh. Yeah, the fruit flesh from the cocoa beans. The cocoa bean fruit flesh. But yeah, I don't know, man. I thought it's like more of a date spot, like if I wanted to impress a girl, I would like drive them to the chocolate factory and like we would take a chocolate making class and then go eat in the nearby restaurant and look at the river that is there. Like that's the type of place that was. That is not like a let's go with our workplace friends, corporate times. Take a cosplayer girl I met there. That would require me to message people. And I haven't messaged people, okay? Meow. So you know. You know. Meow. So it is what it is. Some HR girl got taken there and took a liking to the place. I don't know. Don't message her for me. What the? What the? Mirror. I have like too much going on, you know. I can't be messaging people. Even though I should. Mirror. Chatting until you die. It's a freaking mansion on the road. Where's Deadlock? We're driving today. I kinda do wanna deadlock it in there. I kinda do want to deadlock it in there. But I think we're gonna do a little bit of driving today. Too much going on. Literally plays Deadlock 24/7. You don't know what I do offline, okay? Oh man, you don't know what I do offline. You don't know me. You don't know my struggles, okay? Meow, meow. Turn back, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late, man. You're behind me? No, you're not. There's no one behind me. There never is anyone behind me. I stand alone atop this hill. of sacrifices I've made in my life. I'm such a pained and mysterious artist. Yeah. We're going 140. Oh, Jesus! How much make me retrace my ways so far? Make me drive back 3,600 kilometers? I don't know, man. How many hours have I been driving? That's like at least a solid 36 hours. What is like a reasonable hourly wage that I would like work at? Like 50 euros? So just multiply. Wait, is that even that much? Hold on. How much do I make an hour? I'm doing math in my head right now. 75, 150 divided by two. Wait. 2 9 90? I get 5,000 euros is 31.25. Is it really that low? Is it really that low? Is a month considered 160 euros? Or 160 hours? It's 150 for me. Because yeah, it's 150. A month is like 4 weeks, right? Yeah, 5k is low. Pay me like 60 an hour for like 36 hours and I'll like retrace my steps. 8 hours? Yeah, I work 7.5. Meow. Not 9-to-5ing? No, man, I'm 8-to-4ing with like a 30-minute food break in between, man. What the? 2 15 minutes paid breaks. I'm abusing the system. What do you mean abusing the system? I'm just living a corporate life, okay? I'm just a corporate drone, okay, man? Stealing government monies? No, that's what I was doing during my student exchange and in Japan. While I was a student. That's what I was doing back then. Now I'm an honest capitalist, okay? I'm an honest capitalist now, okay? I work my job, I generate value for the corporation and the shareholders, and I get profits. I'm also a shareholder. I also benefit. Smile. The company stock is kinda going up. Feels fucking good, man. It's gone up by like 30% in the last few days, man. Feels good, man. It still needs to go up a fuck ton before it's like in the levels that it was, or like it should be. My savings are slightly recovering. They have been kind of down the drain because that. I should have like not been that vested in the company shares. But I guess at the same time I kind of had like faith in the future. I still kind of do. still kind of do have faith in like the future direction of the company, and I feel like the share price is gonna recover a lot. But like initially, I guess I shouldn't have been that like invested. Like, way too many eggs in one basket, you know. Kind of got shafted because of that. I'm rich. I'd call myself middle class. I'm in an awkward position of income, like, let me tell you, man. Like, I don't consider myself wealthy enough to like be able to afford a house and like all that good shit. But at the same time, my income is too high to qualify for like this, a lot of these government things which give you like price controlled houses and shit. Like I earn too much to qualify for those. So I'm like in a really fucking shafted income bracket. I get like all the negatives of earning too much, and I like get none of the positives of like not earning too much. Company stock have dividend? No. No, they do not. Get 2500, but living a third world shithole island, you're probably in the top 10%. 2 cringe for first world, 2 base for third world. I mean, I think I'm in like top 10% income earners in Finland. I might be in the top 5%. Because of like my tech job. But like, I don't think I'm like, I don't think I'm earning enough. I guess I am. Maybe I should like cut some costs, man. I don't know. Like the world is just like, it feels like the world is built on like dual income. You know? That's what it feels like. Just thinking of how like the Finland's tax system is also built like it really is built for like dual income then. Because I think like my income divided between 2 people and like you pay way less in taxes. But like because I earn it as one person, I pay like a fuck ton in taxes. You know? It's not good. Well, it's not good for me. I mean, I don't know. I'm not suffering, but like, you know, I don't feel like I'm rich. It's not like I'm scraping by either. I guess for most people, if like they got, or most people in Finland, if they got like the 10k back taxes, I guess they're like, I guess their whole like personal finances would go like fucked, like bankrupt. I guess they would have to like get a loan or something to finance that shit. I just sold some stocks and I paid it off. I'm probably gonna get a big tax return next year though. Or like from this year. I'm gonna claim so much shit that I'm for sure gonna get a huge tax return. I'm gonna like try to claim I'm claiming office space, man. I'm claiming a portion of my rent as a fucking tax deductible. I'm gonna do it. Because I have like a dedicated office space for remote working that I use. Because otherwise I can't like... The work-life separation is too hard for me otherwise. Unless it's a dedicated office space. So I'm gonna claim that portion from the rent. And then there's like still a portion of my PC that I can claim. And like because I had like sell some stocks at a loss. I need to actually, man, I should like start an Excel sheet or something to track this. Because some of that shit, like, you can claim it for like several years. I think like capital losses you can claim for like 5 years or something until like you've claimed the full amount. So I should like start a Google sheet or something to track this shit. Meow, meow. My bot game as tax write-off because you're a streamer. I mean, I do that. I have like it all goes through. That all goes through PayPal. So I like just use my PayPal expenses as like all the streaming expenses. I do that. Of course, I do that. Of course, it's all a tax write-off. But you can only like you can only write off that from like the portion that I earn from streaming. So it's like basically a net to zero, which is fine. Which is fine. Mirror. There's a lot of stuff that you can claim. There is a lot of stuff you can claim. And I'm gonna claim it all. I'm gonna do it. Ah, cola. Cola. Mirror. Now apparently like there's like a conspiracy theory right now that Twitch is going after VTubers. Because like a lot of VTubers started getting notifications that they have like too sexual of content on their streams. And people are like complaining that like why is Twitch going after VTubers? But I think like a lot of VTubers are too sexual. Straight up. Like I'm not getting slapped with a sexual content label. It's a couple of hater mods, all the bans were reversed. I don't know, man. Like some of these VTubers with like their like high leg leotards, like shoved between the crotch. Like I think that's kind of sexualized content. That's kind of sexual content. All the bots were made sanctioned by Twitch to gatekeep. Asian Bunny X checked her ass on stream and she's still fine. Yeah, that's because Twitch is like... Twitch mods might be populated by like these simps. Or like these people that are afraid, essentially. They're afraid because if they go hard on like a woman streamer, they're afraid that they're gonna get labeled as misogynists. When in fact like not enforcing the rules towards like these certain streamers that are clearly pushing the boundaries is a net negative for everyone on the platform, especially like women. Because now when you have like someone who is going against the rules and is not getting banned because of like Twitch mods, you're gonna have like people who are angry at that, and they're gonna like go after people who are not pushing the like the boundaries of the rules, and they're gonna get hate for like something that they don't deserve. VTubers are also women. Ah, yeah, but see, when like it's 2D, you know, the Twitch mods, you know, 2D isn't real. So they're like, oh man, I can't gain anything. I can't gain anything from this. It's voice changers. That's why they all hide their faces. True, man. Everyone's voice changing. I don't know, man. I don't know why it's so hard for Twitch to just like enforce their rules. Hello, narcotic. I have no idea why it's so hard for Twitch to just enforce the rules, man. It should be like the simplest thing. Like they have their TOS, they have like their attire things, just like enforce the rules, man. I don't know, in a sense I think that like for VTubers, like the rules should be stricter, because like when you're a VTuber, like you have to make like so many strings of like conscious choices for like your attire and shit, that like you should realize like if something's sexualized, right? You know? Whereas like if you're just like a person and you just like go on stream, you just like grab some top that you put on and it might be like too tight or something, like that's not, I don't think that warrants the same level of enforcement as like a VTuber model where like there's drawn like nipple extrusions on like the too tight top. I think like the VTuber model warrants for like a stricter enforcement. As weird as that might sound, man. Because it's way more of like an active process to get to that point with like a VTuber model, right? Anyone here? What's the mods that add to my car? There's no mods. Munch. Hello? Hello? Anyone here? Reloading. That's a little bit of bacon. We can grab that. How's our gas tank looking like? 25 liters. No, but yeah, I think in a sense like VTubers should be kind of subject to stricter rules even, because like the process to get like the process to make like a sexualized VTuber model are it's like way longer of a process, right? Whereas like, you know, someone can just like look good, and then because of the clothes that they decided to wear, someone might think that is sexual. Bam, bam, bam. You know? That's for like the look of things, right?
Twitch's demands are met with a reluctant thank you to @meatcaveg for the gifted sub. Formalities fulfilled, the message delivered. Let the subs flow in this peculiar Twitch ritual.
Let the subs flow, huh? Thanks, Cronus, for reshubbing 44 months. Stricter, am I good? Pool and bath category exists, almost fully naked women are there. Why the fuck VTubers should be subject to different stricter rules? I think pool and bath category shouldn't exist. You know? I think the ASMR category shouldn't exist. I think VR chat as a category should not exist. You know? What I'm talking about is specifically like attire policy, right? I'm not talking about like the existence of pool and like bath category. I'm talking about like the existence of attire policy, you know? Because like the attire policy when you're a VTuber, there is like a longer string of like conscious decisions made for like your VTuber's attire, right? So I think it's fair that like VTuber models are held to a certain standard. I think that's completely fair. Okay, well that's just unfortunate. I tried to swerve, but the bunny is dead. VR chat is a game. It's barely a game. Well, you know, how come I can't mod fat titties into my Skyrim? But I can like mod fat titties into VR chat and it's all okay. Yes, Chan is showing too much shirt. Skin below shirt, you're recording me? He's wearing pants, okay? What? What do you mean? Those are jorts, I'll have you know. She wears jorts. Very clearly covered, okay? Covered the jorts. Don't report my ass, please. It is what it is. I don't know, man. Explain that to biased mods. Tell them to get their eyesight checked, man. We need a different, like, RPM meter. Fat titties in VR chat is a reflection of who you are as a person. Fat titties in Skyrim is just only whaled porn. Whoa! What the fuck? How did this happen? Okay, we're good. Yes, Chen has nice thighs. Can I zoom in? No. No, I cannot. I cannot do that. She has kind of sticks for legs, man. Stick leg. A little stick leg. Mirror. Did you see that, like, Netflix announced that they're gonna have, like, a new Cyberpunk anime? I just hope it's made by, like, the same studio. Otherwise it's gonna be shit. And I hope it's not a sequel. I hope it's not a sequel. I think they should make, like, a different story. I'm actually playing something different. Yeah, I'm driving today, man. No mention of Studio Trigger. That sucks, man. That kind of sucks, man, if it's not made by Studio Trigger. Netflix animations. Ooh, yikes. Ooh, suddenly my expectations for that are a lot worse. Suddenly I'm not expecting anything from that. Netflix animations, fucking really, man? That's a yikes. It's a yikes. That's gonna be a yikes for me, bruh. Witcher spin-off. To be honest, I don't really feel Witcher as like that good of a universe to like have a series and spin-off animation spin-offs from. I think Witcher is like 50 Shades of Grey but for like men. Or it's like Twilight but for men. Well, like, that's not true. Like Twilight for men is like just some romance anime, like some harem anime. Yeah, Witcher is like 50 Shades of Grey but for men. That's to say, like, it's smut. It's like a basic smut. Like. Night City can sell different stories with different studios. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that it's not a continuation to Edge Runners. I'm hoping that it's like a, or like even if it is like a continuation, they call it Edge Runners Season 2 or something. I just hope it's like different characters. Like I feel like they should have different stories, you know. Mass Effect is Twilight. Mass Effect kind of is too. Well, that's not true because you can also play as female character. Mass Effect is just like generic RPG, man. Witcher is light Game of Thrones. I wouldn't say so. I think like isn't Witcher, especially the books, it's more of like it's just smut, man. It's like you know, it's like thinly veiled smut. That's what it is. Have I checked out the Terminator anime? I actually haven't. Actually have not. I in fact forgot that it even exists for a while. It's a pickup. It's kind of cool. Trigger need to do more cyberpunk. I think this is the same meter as we had originally. Yeah, it fits way better. It also works. Good. Yeah, I would hope that like Studio Trigger does more cyberpunk, but like I don't know. They probably got like their own projects to look at. So like there's like not a lot of diesel. There's a gun. It's a cluster when it comes to time traveling stories. What is a cluster? What is the cluster when it comes to time traveling stories? Let's drink some water real quick here. Just gotta watch it. Oh, the Terminator. Yeah, all time traveling stories are usually kind of bad, right? Usually kind of bad. This reminds me, like, because of like ReZero is like gonna have the new season. I like saw some people do like ReZero revisionism on Twitter, where they're like saying that Subaru is actually like a good guy. Like how like Subaru is not an asshole, and I couldn't believe it, man. Subaru is like such a big asshole in ReZero. Like, he's such a greedy, self-centered asshole. How do you like watch ReZero and like not think that's the case? So I don't understand. He's egoist but not villain. I mean, yeah, he's not the villain, but like he's a super greedy, self-centered asshole. The biggest turning point in the series is when he like kind of sort of comes to terms with himself and has like a mental breakdown of how big of like a useless asshole he is. Yet I see people on Twitter go like, no, he goes through so much and he's like so selfless and shit and like he's really cool. No, he's not. He's like a greedy, self-centered asshole, man. What the fuck? And he goes back to being a greedy, self-centered asshole. His power makes him less useless, but he constantly misuses it. He's still useless. Most of the time, like... Like he has like these delusions of like how cool and useful he is, but like in fact he is super useless and like kind of shit at everything, and like he pretends like he's putting in work to be like stronger and better, but it's like all for show. Where'd my door go? Where did my door go? Am I... Was there never a door there? Arbitrary checkpoints he can't control, set goals. I mean, yeah, he's being controlled by like the Giga Witch. And I think at the same time he's like apostle of greed. Like he kind of became apostle of greed because he is a greedy asshole. Where did my door go, man? Is this a door that can fit there? Yeah, Subaru is not a good person. He's like super self-centered asshole. Not the door that I really want. Like the only reason he's pursuing Emilia in the first place even is because of like his own like greedy desires. Evil rapids and stupid temple for the girl. Yeah, the temple had like Echidna, who's like the witch of greed, and then like Subaru chats with Echidna, and then Echidna also is like, man, you really are a greedy motherfucker, aren't you? Like, you really are a greedy motherfucker, aren't you? But that's okay because I'm also greedy. Basically dropped after that. What happens after that? He has like a couple mental breakdowns because of like because he thinks he's cool, but then like the clown motherfucker goes like, man, you really fucking suck, you dumb motherfucker. The clown motherfucker goes like, you really suck, you dumb motherfucker. And then he like kills himself to the rabbits, and then he has a mental breakdown. Then he makes like a contract with the lolly spirit in the library. And then he has like some resemblance of power all of a sudden. Even that is like granted by someone else. Granted by someone else to him. Someone keeps trying to call me, but I'm not gonna answer a number that I don't know. Slam. I can't believe I lost my door, man. I have this door. Remind Trigger made Cyberpunk remind of a story about the Trigger guy who streams on Twitch sometimes where he mentioned how Trigger higher up are boomers and fucked up a huge deal. Boomer boss ignored an email certain game company, and when it was emergent him he went bra and they had an emergency meeting about it. Like, man, even like season 1 with Subaru, like, he's like, yeah, man, I've been a NEET, but I've been like lifting weights at home, so I'm actually super strong. But he's not, because he hasn't been doing that. He just pretends like he's been doing it. He like does things for recognition, but he doesn't like do them to be a better person. Like, Subaru is like a giga fucking asshole. It is like the biggest asshole. Greedy asshole. And even when he has like the mental breakdown and there's like someone who accepts him for like that greedy asshole that he is, like even that gets like conveniently wiped away because like Rem just gets erased from existence, so that Subaru never has to like come face to face with the fact that like there's someone who knows that he's like a useless greedy piece of shit. So that he can keep doing the facade. Can't keep any of the gains when he dies. I mean, that as well. There's like a point in like the first season where he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna train with this old guy because he's like super good at sword fighting, but like and the old guy goes like, you're not really like trying, like you're just kind of like going through the motions, like you're just like trying to get recognition, like you don't actually want to be better. Because he doesn't. As a character, he doesn't want to be better. He just wants recognition. He just wants like people to look at him like, oh wow, you're so cool and amazing. without like actually putting in any effort. So I guess in that sense, like the power he has in like the anime is perfect for him, because like he can just keep trying until people look at him like that without actually like putting in any like real big effort, because he can just always just try again. But then people look at, like, people watch the anime and go like, oh man, he suffers so much, so he's not like an asshole. Like, no, motherfucker, like, he suffers because he is an asshole. Like, that's the only reason why he, like, even goes through any suffering in the series, is because of how big of an asshole he is. Like, because he refuses to, like, put actual effort in. You know? Mirror. Yes. Pot calling the kettle black, maybe? What? What? Meow, 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 meow. Anyway, there were like posts about like, oh, the new episodes are gonna be premiered in like France or something, but they already leaked online. He resets completely, even if he actually trains, it will all reset if he dies. Yeah, like physical stuff, but like he could still train. Like he could still do it. It's not like he's gonna die all the time. I see myself in Subaru and don't like it. And I don't like it is what you're saying. But bro, I actually try, and I don't live for like recognition from others. Is that adorable Ossan? It's me. The marketable plushie. Mirror. I don't know, man. Squeeze until red paint comes out. That's blood coming out of my mouth from my ribcage fracturing and puncturing my lungs. It's not red paint. Mirror. Look, man, I might be greedy and I might be self-centered, but like my ego. What you call it, ego? Something is so infallible that I like don't really live for recognition from others. You know? I'm like a, I don't know, man, hedonistic nihilist, man. Completely indulging in my own self-pleasures with no meaning. Yeah. I see myself in Subaru and I don't like it. I don't think so, man. I think you're like, I think you're psychoanalyzing to try to reconcile the fact that you think that Subaru is not an asshole, and you're like trying to come to terms with like my factual analysis, and you're like trying to find like a reason for it. If you say so. Oh wow, what an argument. If you're not a Nazi, why would you need to deny it? Curious. Projecting. Yeah, you're projecting. Maybe you see yourself in Subaru and you're like insulted that I think like that person is an asshole. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. You see yourself in Subaru, so you're mad. So you're projecting and you're deflecting. I'm of brain to understand the difference between Subaru and Volkswagen. No, Subaru, the main character from ReZero, my favorite isekai anime. He gets sent to another world. Yeah, but instead of using magic or anything, he has a very peculiar power. Yeah, going back in time when he dies. Actually, he can use magic. You only watched the first season once years ago? Yeah, the second season. The second season was, yeah. I kind of didn't like it because I feel like the whole story has a problem of the author, like the author is like they blew their load too soon, you know? They blew their load too soon. And like they had like these big character development moments for Subaru in season 1. And then when you go to season 2, like they just reset and they kind of go through like the same development things again. So I thought like the second season was kind of ass. Ekigna was cool in the second season. Like all like the witch stuff was cool. That was cool. But like the whole Subaru's character arc in season 2 was kind of ass. Difference between director's cut, you just watch director's cut or you watch director's cut? Watch director's cut. Meow, meow, meow. Like a character being crushed, rebuilt, crushed and rebuilt. I think we just lost something there. What is that? Headlight. Crushed like my car. Yeah, Subaru deserves to be crushed, you know. Like in season 1 when he's so fucking full of himself and he declares himself a knight. And then everyone else is like, you know, you dumb motherfucker, like shut the fuck up, you loser piece of shit. And then he's still like, because he's like so self-centered and he's like, man, he goes on like a loser rage fit, you know. And then he gets his ass kicked. Because he thinks he's like, he thinks he's John ReZero, but he's actually just a zero. Didn't to explain it, he ruined his magic permanently due to it. I remember season 2 explained something about like how like he used, like he did something wrong and like now his fucking magic port is fucked or something. But he uses magic normally in season 2 still. You know. Deal. Plus he has like all these weird feuds with like other characters who like he like don't really want to feud with him, but for some reason he like has something to prove. So he like just like tries, like it's just hostile. Yeah, he really just is an asshole, man. Like, he really just is an asshole. Like, there is no other way to look at like Subaru and ReZero other than looking at like, man, he really is an asshole. Just watch Konosuba. Kazuma is not an asshole, by the way. Like, people might say that Kazuma is an asshole. Kazuma is not an asshole. He's just like, he's just a lad, you know. He's just a unit. Kazuma is like 1,000 infinitely better of a person than Subaru is. Infinitely better. He's a pervert, not an asshole. Someone stealing your pantsu is worse. Is he even a pervert, really, man? Is he even a pervert, man? He is? I don't know, man. How come he doesn't go after, like, Darkness or, like, Megumin? How come he doesn't do that, man, if he's a pervert? You know? Darkness. La Latina. Mirror. Most people's boobs given the opportunity. Wouldn't anyone, man? Consensually. Hello. Yeah, Kazuma just steals Pantsu, man. You just cast Steal and get some Pantsu. Her succubus service for perverted dreams. Yeah, and then he protected her from, like, getting exorcised. Because he's just, like, a good lad, okay? I will not stand for Kazuma slander, okay? I will not have this, like, Subaru apologist and then, like, Kazuma slander, okay? Subaru is such a piece of shit. Kazuma is just, like, a fine lad that does the right thing in the end, okay? Subaru would not do the right thing unless it, like, benefits him in some way, okay? Subaru will only do the right thing if he benefits something from it. Kazuma will do it just for, like, it being right, okay? Like, man, he did that to avoid being caught. Oh, he did it so that the fucking succubus doesn't die. What the fuck? That does boobs when you capture the thief girl like 2 times in season 3. Also sometimes peeks in darkness while bathing and try to rub Megumin boobs in back while carrying. All of this are canon. Bro, he's just like a teenage lad, okay? And he's like, he's an honest pervert, okay? You know? Most of Kazuma's kindness is to avoid being caught. It's dope. It's always second in 10th. I don't think it is. I think you're mischaracterizing. Okay? You're mischaracterizing it, okay? You hear his thoughts. Yeah, well, how come he paid off Lalatina's debts, okay? Okay, how come he did that? Friend? Yeah. Because it was a nice, kind thing to do, okay? Both Subaru and Kazuma suck. Subaru just sucks 10 times more. Subaru sucks like 1,000 times more, okay? Subaru sucks like 1,000,000 times more, okay? Yeah, okay? Like, it's not even like... Subaru is so much worse of a person. You know? So much worser of a person. Subaru has the most growth. Yeah, well, how come he keeps going back to being like the same type of worse bad person? You know? That's what I didn't like about the newest ReZero season. It's like they they like looped the character growth again, and like Subaru is back to like being, you know, going through like the same things, man. The same fucking dilemmas and whatnot. I don't think we need to stop at this one. I don't know, man. I don't know. Stinky car. Kazuma also did sex pest Megumin, especially when they were trapped in a room. What room? William G. Mariblood. That the second season of Faraway Paladin was kind of meh. Start pretty sound, start solid, feel like your usual tropey isekai shit. Why am I defending a pervert? Because I think Kazuma the pervert is way better of a person than Subaru the asshole. You know? Subaru the manipulative asshole. You know? That's why. Kazuma at the end of the day is gonna do the right thing, okay? Subaru is not gonna do the right thing. That's the difference, okay? Kazuma is like Kazuma is like chaotic good, okay? Subaru is like lawful evil. Okay? That's the difference. I'm gonna stand on the side of the chaotic good, okay? Instead of the lawful evil. Mirror. I'm so cringe. You're cringing because you know I'm right. It's like hitting your central nervous system, like it's getting rewired and your like body is like recoiling in shock and horror as you realize that the previous ideas that you were holding were false and misguided. Now you understand. You will see as the idea that I have planted germinates within you. Subaru's gonna end up doing the right thing simply because the plot demands and not because it fits his character. No, Subaru's gonna end up doing the right thing simply because it benefits him the most, not because it's the right thing to do. Kazuma is going to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. You know? That's the difference. Time stop brave at its peak. Kazuma's gonna do the right thing pervertedly. Yeah, well, how come he helped that thief lady collect, like, the dangerous, like, artifact of hell? He's chaotic good, okay? Kazuma alignment is chaotic good, okay? Subaru alignment is lawful evil, okay? I will not stand by the side of a lawful evil character. Remember the Subaru throughout season 2 is not caring about other feelings when he's hurting himself? I don't know, man. Yes, I would. I would what? stand by a lawful evil? No, I wouldn't, man. I'm like a druid, man. I would stand at the true neutral, like the fence sitter, you know? I would be like with the fence sitters over there being like, pointing fingers and going like, that's bad, that's good. That's what I'd do, man. Sitting perched comfortably atop my pole off the fence. Going like, well, both sides kind of do bad things. Don't be a shifter druid. If I was a druid, what kind of druid would I be, man? I don't know, man. I was going to play Hitman. Yeah, Hitman is no longer on the... Hitman is no longer on the Game Pass. And I'm not about to drop 100 euros for Hitman. So I'm not playing Hitman today. I thought it's still on Game Pass, it wasn't. Start animal families. Turns into a bunny. Creates some weird fucking bunny chimera family. Mirror. D&D is weird. A bake a grave minus 90 euros. Yeah. I was playing it on Game Pass before because it was on Game Pass. But they removed it from Game Pass apparently, and it's now like you can only buy, well, not only, but it's like on Steam. The base game is like 30 euros, but the base game does not include the freelancer mode. You gotta buy like at least the 70 euro edition to get like freelancer mode, and if you want all the maps, you gotta buy the 100 euro edition. That is some bullshit, man. Jesus Christ. That game is like 2 years old too, man. And like, it's 100 euros. So dog shit it is. Like, what the fuck? How much is it on sale? Apparently the lowest it was on sale was like 50 euros. Which is still kind of bullshit, man. Like, goddamn. But yeah, that is some dog shit, man. Like, that is straight dog shit. Like, Jesus Christ. Straight dog shit, man. I should have stopped here to eat. We need to eat, but I'm going too fast now. Mirror. Man, freaking Subaru Defenders. The World of Assassination, yeah. The base game is only 30 euros, but base game doesn't include freelancer. I just don't want to like spend 100 euros on like Hitman. It's a good game, but like at the same time it's kind of 2 years old. I guess they keep updating it, so maybe I don't know why it's 100 euros, man. Surely it should not be 100 euros still. At this day and age. Jesus Christ, we're kind of going fast. There we go. I don't like when the road is bumpy like this. Subaru taking on the trial instead of Emilia, not caring how insulting that is. Yeah, because he doesn't care about Emilia. He doesn't actually care about Emilia. He cares about Emilia caring for him. Like, he doesn't care about like what she thinks of something or like what she feels of something. That's why he proclaims himself as Knight of Emilia at that one episode in like season 1. He doesn't actually care about her. He doesn't give two shits about her. But he's greedy, and he's like, oh man, an elf girl, I gotta tap that ass. And that's his only motivation. Like, that's why he's an asshole. And my analysis is further supported by Echidna's character in like the whole series, who's like the Witch of Greed. And she also goes like, man, Subaru, you really are one greedy piece of shit. You really are one big piece of shit. Greedy piece of shit. Would by mediocre elf puss. Yeah, wood. How's the road treating me? It's very bumpy and we're going very fast downhill. But yeah, like his whole motivations are completely self-centered and greedy. The way he like interacts with people is like completely self-centered and greedy. Like, I mean, yeah, he's the apostle of greed, so he just wants everything for himself, like purely because of himself. Greed, man, that's what he is. And that's why he's the apostle of greed in the series as well, man. Apostle. Because Echidna made him the apostle of greed. Jesus. Oh my god. This is a bumpy road, man. Like the sausage mistletoe. Oh yeah, you like this? Yeah, I got some sausages. We got some sausages. Oh god. Yeah, I don't like this biome. This biome always has like such a bumpy road. This is a version of ton of maps and missions from the previous Hitman. Yeah, but like for the freelancer you need those because like it unlocks the freelancer maps. Otherwise you don't have like all the missions for freelancer. Because he got a power and he thinks he can just reset, making sure people are alive, not caring if they would start hating him. With the end of the season he learned to trust others. Yeah, a little bit, but like he still only like trusts others if like it benefits him. You know? $100 is a lot, but if you can get a sale for 50, that's a lot of content. It is a lot of content for 50. But I was like mostly interested in playing it if it's on Game Pass, and it's not on Game Pass anymore. Season 1 was accepting he can't have a perfect end, and Season 2 accepting he should not risk others feeling for a good ending. I guess. Also, they kind of forgot about Rem, man. They kind of just like brushed that shit aside. So don't care, I guess. Slow burn? Yeah. I guess. Who's Rem? Exactly. Exactly. But I think like the reason why he forgot like conveniently forgot about Rem is also to purely his own self-interest, because like he had his biggest moment of weakness and like admission of how big of a piece of shit he is, and that was like to Rem. So like he's not like really that interested in like bringing her back. Did I clean my sink and take out the trash? My sink is clean, my trash can is full. The pizza boxes continue to gain scale. Because even today I ate frozen pizza. Yeah. Take out the trash. I don't wanna. Don't tell me what to do. Mirror. I need to eat better. Yeah, but I kind of don't want to. You know, I go to the store and I look at food and it all just looks so boring, you know? It just looks so boring and dull, and I like think about eating it and I just like think like, man. Make burger. Have I hit the pool? I can't swim yet. Okay. I can't be doing swimming yet. Why not? Because I had an abscess that needed to be opened, and it has been spewing rot for the past week or so. And it is yet to finish spewing rot, okay? Right, yes. Yeah, I almost died because of that. Out the desert, I think we're in the fucking salt flats now or something. We gotta stop at the next POI to eat. Yeah, we're starving right now. Takes a minute to heal. Mostly because like an abscess is a collection of like bacteria and like dead tissue. And like it just takes a while to clear out. It's very gross. Smelled very bad too, by the way. Very nasty. Almost died because of that, like legit I probably would have died if I didn't go to the hospital that day. Because I was starting to feel like really fucking weak walking to the hospital. I was like starting to hit like sepsis, man. I'm getting blood poisoning and sepsis. Like, dog give an estimate when I'm 100%? No. Also for like a few days after, like they gave me like 2 different antibiotics to eat, and like my pee was like a really weird color for like a few days after, even though I was like drinking a lot of water. So I think like my kidneys were working like overtime to like filter out a lot of like bacteria and like bad shit out of my blood. It's been almost a month. It's been like 2 weeks now. I mean, it's mostly healed, but like, you know. Trap or funk? Maybe funk. Yeah, maybe funk instead of trap. Can't say I'm a huge fan of either though. But if I had to choose between them, that's probably what I'd choose. They make squeaking noises if you squeeze me. I'll freaking grunt in pain. 1 million raised aura points in Ohio. Why is it in Ohio, man? What's the dollar value of those? Squeeze. Coughs up blood as the ribs puncture my lungs. My eyes turn into like spirals, and like a ghost that's the shape of my face starts to come out of my mouth. I am dead. Beetles or fentanyl? Well, I can't say I'm a fan of either, but I guess I'll choose fentanyl. Takes the fent, fucking dies. Fucking dies instantly. Chief Keef or Uno Miles? Who the fuck are these people, man? Who are these people? You're a skeleton, you can still hold me? What the fuck, man? You're gonna like hold on to my rotting corpse after you like squished me, freaking squeeze death. Oh shit, POI. Break! We made it. Okay. Ooh. I turned that car off. I think I get a pan if I put reverse suspended Congress as tag. What does that mean, man? What that means? I hate this door, man. I want my old door back. I killed him in cold blood. He would have done the same to me. Without a second thought. He would have done the same to me, man. That's a lot of gas, actually. That's a lot of gas, actually. Okay. Does the game fix items bouncing around? What do you mean? You mean when they're in the trunk? Like physics freeze when like stuff is in the trunk. That's why it's good to have a door in your trunk to have physics freeze. Choco. I have so much chocolate now because of like the chocolate factory visit we did. I don't eat that much chocolate. What am I gonna do with all this chocolate? Clean this blood. There we go. Give you it. My choco. I made that chocolate. You want my handmade chocolate, Uwu? $16 liters.
I don't know if I have told you that already or not, but I really do. And you know what else I love? I love parts. Like, who was the genius that
Eat my hand. What the?
but I think that there was a lot of people together that invented it. I saw drawings of
What the?
16th century, 17th century car when it was planned.
My hand.
How amazing is that? People wanted to create this.
There we go. Not tee-hee, motherfucker. That's my hand. Patch. So tee-hee. I need that.
You know, and after that, cars came. Maybe the most important, most biggest achievement of mankind.
There we go. Am I sure? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I need my hand. Or things. Unless... No, I don't want to be handless. I don't want to be handless. One hand gaming? How inconvenient it would be to only have one hand, man. I'd probably just like, you know, end it. I wouldn't be strong enough to like live with just one hand. I'd probably just like... in Minecraft. I'd like load up my hardcore Minecraft world and just like jump into a pit. I wouldn't be strong enough. Piss. Stop missing. It's the apocalypse. No one's gonna know if I pissed on my legs. Would this be a nicer... Would that be a nicer meter? What do you think? Should we use this? So do we use this one? Or do we use this one? I kind of like this one. Yeah, I kind of like this one actually. Good chatter. Good chatter. Isn't that a good death? Ooh, we need some oil. Hello, capsize. Mac Ossan. I'm kind of happy with like the Mac Guinness belt that we were doing yesterday. Didn't I have like a... Is this my oil? Chat can't be cute. I beg to differ. Have you seen my chat? Build that shit. There we go. Close it. There we go.
So today I want to talk about politics. No, don't get scared.
What the? You're not cute. No, that's not what I said. What? I said I beg to differ. Have you not seen my chat? Which implies that you are. In fact, we are like using no coolant. Where did my freaking front grill go? What the fuck? How did this happen? Who stole it? Oh, this is the good type of door. This type of door I like.
Ossan admitting chat is cute. Humph. About time. Chat's charm must have finally melted his icy exterior. Well, I won't admit it, but I guess it's true.
Love this door, man. Love that door. Classic grill last time I streamed. Did I? Convenient. Clang, clang, clang. Get hinged. Yeah. Uh-oh. No! I pressed F while it was safe. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. It's like the video with like the hydraulic mining thing. Or whatever it is. Plap, plap, plap. I also lost a light. No, I didn't. I actually really like this. Is actually nice. Yeah, this is nice.
Ossan and his dramatic car door slamming, always making
I
a
slam
scene.
my peach in
He
the
should
car
learn
door.
some finesse, but let him enjoy his little theatrics. As long as the car isn't a log.
Why would it be a log? What? Why would the car be a log? Why would it be a log?
Oh, please, Ossan. We both know your Arctic fox tail isn't fooling anyone.
What?
Just making sure you're not mistaking your car for a log again.
What did you say? What did you say?
Nothing important, just reminding you not to mistake your car for a log, Ossan. Keep up the dramatics, it's entertaining.
How in what world do I mistake my car for a log?
In a world where majestic Arctic foxes play Doom Eternal on Ultra Nightmare, of course. But hey, who am I to judge? It's all part of your charm.
I did beat Doom Eternal on Ultra Nightmare. She is correct. I did do that. I did beat Doom Eternal on Ultra Nightmare. That is true. That is something I did do. But did my music also stop? Sure did. My one claim to fame. Yeah, come back to me once you beat Doom Eternal on Ultra Nightmare, man. Show me your golden Doomslayer armor. Meow, 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 meow. No? Yeah, because you don't have one. I went through the trenches of that is known as Cultist Base. Cultist Base is the hardest level in Doom Eternal. Like straight up, Cultist Base is the hardest point in the game. Once you get past Cultist Base, like the game is easier. Because you have like the super shotgun flaming hook. You don't want to retread an already walked path. What the? I actually really like this meter. This is nice. It's nice. Man, I remember that. That was fun. To like play Doom Eternal on Ultra Nightmare. I'm kind of sad it didn't like. Well, not really. I'm kind of surprised how like little it took me to like actually beat it on Ultra Nightmare. Like I think I tried it like for 2 or 3 streams. Then I thought that I'm just gonna like play it through once on Nightmare to refresh my memory of like what happens in the levels. So then I did that, and then I just went back like and I think it was like 2 or 3 streams, and like I beat it. I don't want to step in my fox shit. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I don't like the grass part. I don't like the grass biome. Down. Chat till you die. Makes sense, I'm a VTuber. What do you mean makes sense, I'm a VTuber? I hate grass. Like a healthy land part is the worst. I like it because like the rocks hide in the grass so well, man. The rocks hide in the grass so well. Cat till you die. We're like 150 or something, man. That's kind of dangerous. Kind of dangerous. Oh yeah, I booked like a week off for me from work. They removed the rabbits? Nope, they're still in the game. There's like kind of, I feel like they're a little rarer. When? In next month. In like, I think it's like, I have like 3 full weeks of work now, and then I have like 1 week off from work. It's like a little vacation. It's like a little vacation. I'm gonna sleep so hard. How many PMs do you usually manage to cover in this one of these streams? Depends on how long I do. I think like 300 is a pretty common amount. Today we've driven 100-ish, 120. And plans are just letting my balls hang out? No plans, man. No plans. And it's only like a week. It's not like you can do much in a week, right? I mean, I guess you can do a lot in a week, but like, not me. Like, I need like a day to mentally prepare if I want to do something the other day. But yeah, no, not any plans really. Maybe just check in like the Finnish VTuber Discord and see like when they're gonna have like their Halloween party. Maybe that can be a plan for me. For like next month. Go to the Halloween party. VTuber Halloween party. Not knowing anyone there. Just going there like, hi, it's me. I'm also a Finnish VTuber. Meow, meow, meow.
An ode to Ossan's log driving, a tale as old as time, or at least as old as his gaming achievements. Let's keep the legend alive, shall we?
Shall we? I think the plan was for our IRL. I think. But I don't think I really know that many of them. So maybe it's weird. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know, man. freaking zooming right now, man. That's cool, is it? They kind of like have events every now and then. Like usually when there's like a, when there's like one of those like weeb conventions, like they have like meetups there. They have meetups and shit. It's not weird to meet people with similar interests. And maybe not. Fucking zooming right now, holy moly. If the interests are weird, it is a weird meet. I mean, that is true. That is true. It's VTubing weird. Furry conventions. Yeah, but you know, if I was a furry, like maybe I would want furry friends. Because I'm a VTuber, maybe I want more VTuber friends. I have like international VTuber friends, but like Mrs. Lily, Binka, Ashut. I was a furry. Why am I speaking hypotheticals? I'm not a furry. Why would you think that, man? Why would you think I'm a furry? How could you do that? Look, man. Okay? Not a furry. Never was, never will be. I'm just like not into that stuff, okay? Because my furry VTuber model. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? It's kind of rude. How could you say this to me? How could you say this? I'm hurt, honestly. I'm hurting. Mental damage. Depict myself as an Arctic fox. Yeah, because they're endangered. Did you not know this? Okay, I'm raising awareness for an important issue that's close to my heart. There's a danger lurking for the Nali population. Being a Nali is very dangerous in these days. A basic red fox could like come around and like steal your nest. Okay. Did you know that the Arctic foxes did not manage to make any nests in Finland for like the longest time? But on the year that I came back to Finland, they successfully nested again. I think this is a sign. The first sightings of a successful Arctic fox nest on the same year that I came back to Finland. I'm an ambassador, okay? I speak for the foxes. Anali destruction. Yeah, we were facing total Anali destruction. Total Anali destruction is what we were facing. Anali destruction scenario. How much I donated to Arctic Fox preservation? My thoughts and prayers, man. So much. I mean bunkers when I arrive. Adding animals' ears and tails to an otherwise human model. I'm a latent furry. Not a latent furry, man. How could you say this? Mirror. What? I donated to Arctic Fox charities, okay? They deserve a chance. They're out there fighting. The red foxes are like coming over and they're taking the nests. The red foxes are stealing the nests from the Arctic foxes, okay? They're stealing the land and the jobs and the nests from the Arctic foxes. What I think we need to do is we gotta build a fox wall around like Lapland to keep the red foxes out. You know? That's what we need to do. Just color red foxes white. Problem solved. What the? You can't just like paint them white. But that is actually like the problem that the Arctic foxes in Finland are facing. The red foxes are encroaching on the territory because of global warming and the increased amount of population going there, and like people leaving trash around. I wonder if there's connection all the way up there. Support WWF. Not gonna support those guys, man. Grr. I'm not gonna support WWF, okay? They don't deserve it. Meow, meow, meow. Don't support WWE? Hell yeah. Hell in a cell. Real, man. But yeah, people are bringing like trash to like the northern parts of Finland, and like the like weather is getting warmer, so like the red foxes are slowly like trailing up there too. Like the Arctic foxes have a rough time because of that. So they did a lot of work to like try and clean up like the northern parts of Finland from like random trash, like raise awareness of that. And, like it kind of worked out, and like now the Arctic foxes are making nests again. And they are like healing. Nature is healing. But we must make sure that we keep the red foxes out. The external support to even survive. It's not really external support if it's like removing trash brought by people. You know? Look at that, 777. Where's that 775? Oh no. Alt and F4. No. Yeah, it's purely because humans fucked up their habitat that like they need help. The Arctic foxes are smaller. They're more delicate than the big brutish red foxes, okay? The red foxes are big and strong. And they just come and like they forcibly take the nests. They just drive the Arctic foxes out. You know? That's because of global warming. It's like warm enough that they can survive. So then the Arctic foxes have to go even further north. Maybe the knowledge shouldn't be such beta cocks. Don't call them beta cocks, man. They're just adapted to their environment. Pandas barely survive before humans too. Panda food is low calorie and they have problems repopulating in the wilds. Pandas are just as cringe as we eat. Pandas are fucking cringe, man. Like, that I do agree. They're fucking cringe, man. You know, the fucking UN to see like pandas. Beta foxes threatened by IT alpha foxes. What the fuck, man? Okay, let's have different diets, okay? Okay. The Arctic foxes are strong. They're adapted to their environments, okay? It's not all about size that matters. Even more cringe than pandas, koalas. Aren't all koalas like infected with like syphilis or something? What the fuck, man? Why they all got syphilis? What's up with that? Man, don't freaking call Arctic foxes betas. Arctic foxes aren't doing good, they're probably fasting for a few days at a time or low energy. What the fuck, man? They're just trying to like conserve energy in like the harsh winters, man. It's harsh lands out there. You know, they're like self-sufficient. They're not like used to handouts from people, okay? And then like you get like these red foxes that are used to like just mooching off like other people, and they just like come over there. We gave the koalas that. Are you telling me someone fucked a koala and gave it chlamydia? And that's why koalas have chlamydia now? What the fuck, man? Who was that big of a freak, man? That's fucked up. And gross. But I guess that's how monkeypox also started, so... I guess there are just like people who will like... fuck wild animals. Gross. They got it from the farm life. You just get chlamydia randomly from the farm life. Is it koalas fucked up farm life? Time honored tradition. It's Australia, they deserve it. I mean, there's probably worse things to like to get inflicted by in Australia. But I'd rather like not get any of them. Man, why is Australia like that? What the fuck, man? Maybe that's why in every like good mecha anime you always like nuke Australia. Maybe that's why, because Australia is fucked like that. It's like the premise of good world building in a mecha anime is that like something bad happens to Australia. Like either you drop a colony ship on Australia, or you like giga nuke Australia, or you like just like fire a laser at Australia, or like, yeah. Australia must go for like good world building in sci-fi. Found hell on Earth, instead we call it Australia. Maybe that's why they send all the prisoners to Australia first, man. Yeah, like go live in hell. Divergent evolution. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Accidentally scrolled my trip down, huh? Divergent evolution, huh? Sip some cola from my Stanley Cup. Yeah. It's basically an adult sippy cup. If I put it in Australia, I too would stop mulching on poisonous leaves. I don't think I would, man. I think I'd just die, man. Like, I'd probably get like a spider or something that flies with like their web, and it would like land in my eye and bite me in the eye, and then I would just like die instantly. Yeah. Die in Australia, do I stay? Or do I stay? If you die in Australia, do you die in real life? Australia has no business being like that. You know, I heard they don't even have high-speed internet in Australia. Is that true? How come they don't have fiber? What the fuck's up with that? What kind of life is that, man? I need my 1 gigabyte connection, man. Reincarnate as poisonous frog. You know, if you like died and you would like get a chance to reincarnate randomly as a person, like would you take that chance? Like I'm thinking like, would I want to like reincarnate as a random person? Like there's like so many bad places to like be born into, like, and your chances of being born into like a pretty bad environment are like pretty high if you just like reincarnate as a like human somewhere. I don't know, man. Eternal void would be preferable. Would you take the dice roll? I don't know if I'd try dice roll, honestly. Random person is nothing, it's time that matters. Like, say you die like tomorrow, and like the day after, like you would reincarnate as like a random person, like somewhere, or random baby, just like a random baby born on that day. But like you think about like even like the chances of being born in Europe are pretty low, man. It'll most likely be in like India or China or Africa, right? I think you like the highest likelihood is to be like a starving child somewhere, man. If you can choose the time you are born, then yeah. Really? You're in time of day? No. Not time of day. Just like on that year? Really? What year would you like reincarnate to? You're still gonna be like a random person though. So like you can't choose the country, or you can't choose like 2351. Kinda far in the future. You're gonna be a caveman, man. What the hell? 50% chance of being Indian, Chinese or African, 50% everything else, you'll take the latter. I don't think it's 50-50, I think it's like 80-20 or something, man. Like you're probably gonna be born as like like the child of a Chinese farmer or something. Not even a farmer, like a factory worker. What is like the biggest industry in China? Probably like factory worker or something. Maybe it is farming. Like industry that employs most people. It's probably not farming. It's gotta be like manufacturing. I'd be actually surprised if it is farming. Rural farmers in Vietnam live better than urban Chinese. Farming scale, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like farming is scaled down. It's gotta be like factories, not even offices. It's probably like just manufacturing work. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd take the dice roll, honestly. I don't know if I'd do it. Like a random dice roll? Nah. Manufacturing is by far the biggest industry in China, accounting 46.8%. I mean, that sounds kind of right. That does sound kind of right. I'd imagine agriculture is following it, but like... maybe not by employment numbers. Like agriculture is a big industry, but thinking about like how many people it employs, probably not like as much. Huh. Mirror. We're born in Australia or New Zealand, then China, Africa or India. I mean, yeah, for sure. Dice roll is like the RNG in their gacha games. Horrors of not being born as a Finn. I mean, if I was like, if like in my family circumstance I was born in like US or something, I probably wouldn't have like even gone to like college. I would have probably been like a high school graduate and that's it, man. Like, there ain't no way my mom would have been able to like pay for anything. About 300 million people in China's agriculture industry. That's a lot, though. That is a lot, huh? Math Finland doesn't exist. 0.2% world population. Typical statistical margins. True, man, I'm not real. If I'd get like if I'd get a chance to like relive my own life again, probably do that though. Buy like Bitcoin or something, and then just like cash out. But what would I do then after though? I don't know. Being VTuber stands for virtual. True. It does. It does! You don't come back as Rando, you come back to 29.9 AD. Either fucked Baldur born dystopian future hellscape, become a peace. This technological utopia becomes back the same bullshit. Someday Ossa NFT will blow up and you retire. Blow like a pager. Bow. Bow ba da bow bow bow. But then I also think, like, you know, if I were to like relive my own life, a lot of the things that I've done are like chance things that have like resulted in me being where I am now. I'm not sure if I could like do those chance things again. You know? I guess you just go like down a different route of life. Maybe rentable Ossan after retirement. Rent an Ossan. Yeah, rent a VTuber, man. How about that? I will join your Discord call and be a cynical VTuber. In 2008, mine 50 bitcoins get set for life. I guess. I guess. But like, what do you do then? You know? Like, it's not like I would want to party or anything. Like, you already kind of know all the entertainment that's gonna come out. Like, it's not gonna be new to you. Rent an Ossan.jp had similar like that? Yeah, they do. Did we watch a YouTube video about that? Or did I watch a YouTube video about that? Stop here and grab a bite. Put my time in other stuff? I guess you could. Was there a poop here? Who pooped in my car? I guess you could put your time in other stuff. I'd probably just start streaming earlier, man. That's probably what I would get into. Think there's anything at the bus stop? Literally nothing. I might become a YouTuber if I stream too early. Godspeed, Poop Chan. Godspeed. What a cinematic scene. I'd become a scammer that chills for energy drinks. Or a scammer that chills for like Counter-Strike Go fucking skin sites.
What's wrong with my face? Hey, give me a mirror.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Bow down. Down. I don't know, man. Who knows, man? Twitch is depressing. Depends on what you watch, man. Depends on how you engage with things. You know? The current state of Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think like current stage of like live streaming is a little more depressing than what it was like ages ago. Like thinking about like when I first started watching Twitch, it was like a very different environment. Oh man, my nose itches. Jesus Christ. Can I stream to 5,000 people or to 5? Yes. There's in between, man. I'm in between. Like the 15, 20, you know? 15 to 20. Depot. Flash 2 times 3. Thank you. A sneeze. What was I saying? Yeah, back when I first started watching Twitch, Twitch was like very different. You know, it was less of like a lot of like popular streamers feel like selling stuff to you, right? That's what a lot of streams like feel like they've started to center around on, is like selling stuff or like getting money. I'm 30 because not Deadlock. Look, man, I enjoy playing Deadlock, and I will play Deadlock even if it means bad things. Jesus Christ. I like the game, man. I think the game is really fun. I don't know, maybe I like lock in too much. Maybe I need to like talk more about playing Deadlock. But yeah, streaming used to be way different back when I first like started watching Twitch. I only remembered you had a Twitch account during the pandemic. I was like watching Twitch like ages ago, like 10 years ago. I was already like, I think it was 10 years ago. Take a shot every time they're sponsored by G Fuel. It's not sponsored, it's like affiliate marketing. It's like affiliate marketing, it's not like a straight sponsorship. I also got offered like the G Fuel affiliate marketing, but like I'm not like really huge on the affiliate marketing stuff. Like I'm not sure I really believe in like G Fuel as a thing. So like I don't really want to like have an ad for selling it. Take it you're leaving. Don't you want the big booba wife cup? What the? 11 years, huh? Like I remember I watched Twitch first when like Hearthstone was popping off. Like Hearthstone was like just coming out. Like that's when that's my first memories of watching Twitch. I think I watched Twitch a little bit earlier too. Like ever since then I've been watching Twitch. So like whenever I think it's like even earlier than Hearthstone. I didn't really think about streaming at all though. Like the thought hadn't even crossed my mind back then. Young Forsen. Yeah, young Forsen times, man. Doing Justin TV times. I think it was around the time when like Justin TV had become Twitch that I like started watching Twitch. So we're seeing people in public with big booba micro bikini shirts and booba cups. Yeah, that's what it is, man. This is what it is. Yeah, I wasn't like I made like some YouTube videos myself earlier, like my World of Warcraft PvP videos that are like lost media now, and it's better that way, honestly. Then like once Twitch TV became like Twitch, I started watching Twitch. No, it's better that way, man. That's weird, I never thought about streaming back then. Never thought of it. Tried making Minecraft videos. This path everyone has to go through, man. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, yeah. Then when like VR chat started to be a thing, I started thinking about streaming. I mean, I've talked about this before. I was like going through like a bad time in my life, man. That was a very bad time in my life. I was like very depressed, like drinking almost every day, man. And I like this. Then I did a little escapism into VR. You know? And then I saw like a lot of streamers in VR chat having like fun, good times. And I thought that like that could be me having fun times in VR chat. So I also started streaming. Yeah. I just kept streaming. It is what it is. Japan, cheap booze, piss on couches, whoring yourself. What the? What the? Too much escapism. Yeah, it was some escapism. It was some escapism, man. Hard escapism. But I think it was like a preferable alternative. A preferable alternative. But since then, streaming has just been like a thing I do. I've talked about this before too. But anyway, going back to like the thinking about Twitch, like Twitch when I first watched Twitch, like it felt like a different environment. Like it didn't feel like people are streaming because they want to like make boatloads of money off of streaming. Like people were just streaming because they want to like stream. Like sure there were like some sellout streamers even back then. But I feel like comparing it to like current day streamers, like current day like viral streamers, it's like everyone just wants to sell you something then. It's like the weird like hype and like the weird like strive to just like make money. Kind of like turns me off from like a lot of streams. Like I get it, like if you do streaming as a work, like you kind of gotta like pay your bills somehow, but like surely there's like a point where you don't need to like get more money still. To be the it guy girl. No man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Mirror. We're freaking zooming right now. Companies never raise their payments gradually to employees for compensating the increased prices. What? places have been raising wages. At least in Finland, like there's gradual, like well, it's not that much, but it's like slight increases. Speaking of that, they're probably gonna have like strikes again soon. It's like that time of the year where like the collective agreements are starting to expire, and it's time to negotiate new collective agreements, which usually come with like pay raises. It's about to be strike season, man. Not really like this month or next month, but I think in like November. I think it's gonna be like November or something like. The dock workers are probably gonna strike. It's probably gonna be a rough strike season this year. Start Hunger Games. Just fucking have every union representative and just like do a Hunger Games to see like who gets to like decide the pay raise cap. Strike game. Next group strike schedule when? Yeah, it's like every. It's like every year or like every 2 years? No, it's every year, right? When like the collective agreements are like yearly, or is it every 2 years that the collective agreements get like negotiated again? I think it's every 2 years actually. Wait, is it? No, it's not. Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's yearly, right? But yeah, unions will negotiate like a collective agreement that's gonna like be a baseline for pay increases and whatnot. Finland is very like union pilled, so basically all industries have to like work with unions to some extent. Except it's gonna change because of like they're gonna make like some changes to that, so that like smaller employers can like do work agreements without relying on unions. I think that's essentially the change. And like a lot of unions are probably gonna fight against that this year. Probably. Contract gonna be 6 months or year 2 year. Yeah, I think it's like yearly. I think yearly or like 2 years by yearly. Usually the pay raises by like negotiated by the unions are not that much though. Like it's like 1% or something. It's like whatever. Maybe this year they'll negotiate for more though. Last time they negotiated for quite a bit because of like inflation, record-breaking inflation numbers. And then in January there's also like a performance cycle for me, because they changed how like performance cycles work at my workplace. Used to be that they do it in June, but like they're gonna do it like in January this time. And they're not gonna like skip one, they're just gonna like, it's gonna be like an accelerated one. So there's probably a pay raise for me. Probably a double pay raise is what it's gonna mean. If there's gonna be like the pay raise from the union, and then like if I get a pay raise from the performance evaluation. Double dipping. Let's go. Giga raise. Yeah. I'm still like trying to get that promotion, like it's been rough. I feel like my team lead kind of doesn't want to give me the promotion, and like he's like pussyfooting around the topic, which I think is weird. I think he's like being too cautious about like some organization budget or something, which kind of pisses me off because like, I don't know, man. I think I deserve the promotion. I've been working so hard. I deserve it. But like I did get a pretty decent raise last cycle too, so it's not like I'm complaining. And stocks. A stock award. Maybe I'll get another stock award. That would be good. A Giga stock award would be good. Stocks. Yeah, a portion of my compensation is in stocks. I think the target is like to have 60% in cash and 40% in stocks. I think. Important gamba. I mean, yeah, the fucking company stock value nosedive, so like a big portion of my compensation went like poof. Feels fucking bad, man. There's like tech companies that don't do that. Like I think in Netflix, if you work at Netflix, you can choose like you can choose if you like get like purely stock compensation or if you get like cash compensation. Like you're not like forced to have a portion of your compensation be in stocks. So news, US Republican politicians want to go against proper control against pandemics. They want people to spread diseases or something. Man, I don't understand that shit. Like, Americans are like so caught up in like their so-called freedoms, man. That like I was thinking about that like when I was in like California. Like, people are like so uppity about some things. Like it's such a simple thing as like having your passport when you're like flying to an international country, like internationally. Like, I'm not going to show you my passport. Like it's my own documents. Like you don't get to see that. Like brother, what the fuck? The poor freaking like flight attendants having to like announce multiple like the gate. The people working at like the gate having to announce multiple times that people, please, you need your passport. You are flying internationally. You need to show us your passport. And people like, you're like grumble as people like complain about it. And they have like things like there's like a photo ID system, and there's like, oh, if you're American, you can like request not to have your photo taken. Like, why would you request not to have your photo taken? Like oh, why not just have your photo taken, man, and like have the process be streamlined? If you're American, you have the right to like not have your photo taken, and you can request identification in a different manner. Yeah. You Americans and your freedoms, man. No, I don't want to wear a mask to prevent the spread of a pandemic. Space diaper. Grr. Mirror.
We don't even know how they built it. You know what I'm saying? Just like genetic mutation.
Man, we're driving right now, man. We've driven like 200 kilometers today. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good distance. Are we there yet? Nope. But we're almost there, actually. Yeah, we're 3,800 kilometers in. It's only 1,200 to go, man. Think about that. Remember the first 1,000 kilometers that we drove? That went by in a flash. What the? What the? The Brossaconda. Mirror. Ranma 1.5 remaster. That's cool. You know what I saw the other day? Apparently you can run Python in like Exile now. Did you know this? Why did they add Python to Excel? You can write Python code in an Excel sheet now. You can write it in like a single cell. Why not? Why? You can do that now in like Office. It's cursed. That is cursed, man. Like, I mean, I guess you can make like a graph, but holy fuck, man. That feels kind of cursed. But yeah, you can do Python in Excel now, man. Error. I do a lot of my stuff in like Google Colab, actually. Google Colab. That's where I write my Python. Colab notebooks. It's like a Jupyter notebook. That's what all the data analysts and data scientists use. Fucking Jupyter notebooks, man. Except I use Colab notebooks because it's the same thing. Smile. Mirror. Still can't get all the assets from Quixel. Do you see that like Epic Games announced that they're no longer gonna be like giving the mega scan stuff for free? They're gonna start charging you for like getting the mega scan stuff. You're also gonna like stop the... You're also gonna like discontinue the... that Unreal Engine marketplace. Notepad++ is best. True. True fucking IDE right there, man. Notepad++. Let's go. Mirror. That's kind of weird. Like, I wonder why they like stop giving like the mega scans for free. In the future, you gotta pay like €5 or something, like 5 to 20 euros for like the mega scan textures. Unless you already have them in like your Unreal Engine, then you don't have to pay for them. Mirror. Seems like such a small amount. Like, I wonder if they just looked at like the download numbers and thought that like if they sold them instead they'd get like more money. But I think a lot of people just like download the mega scan stuff. Small 18K. What? Meow, 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 meow. I meant like the price for like the 18K worth of assets. The mega scan stuff. Yeah, but they're gonna like sell them for like €5 or something. That's what I mean by like small amount. Mirror. I have like so many free like marketplace assets added in my Unreal Engine I'm probably never gonna use. Every now and then I get like an email about like how stuff was removed from my account because like the marketplace assets were made with like stolen stuff, so they have to like remove it. Like, we have removed this and issued a refund for you. I'm like, man, again? People just keep stealing stuff and like uploading it to Epic Store. Straight up stealing. It's cutthroat world out there, man. In the world of like game maker assets. Our assets, yeah. One day I'm gonna get inspired and make a video game. One day I'm gonna get inspired and finish like the Fox Run listing, man. I'm still waiting for that inspiration, man. Still waiting for that one. It's gonna happen eventually. Eventually, it's going to happen. Meow, 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 meow. Lazy shit. Hey, don't call me lazy. I'm just ADHD, okay? It's not laziness. It's a failure to concentrate. You know? What the frick? What the fricky? Why are the chats protecting Bark? Why it's getting two-sided, man. The snakes, they're coming. The Rossicondas. The cursed emote combination. When's my appointment? I did go to the doctor. Now I gotta get another appointment, you know? Now I gotta get another appointment. I need to get another appointment, and then I need to like collect a bunch of documents. I need to collect like school, like graduation papers and like really old like healthcare papers. Really? Yeah. Yes. And then I'm gonna like try to collect those, and then I gotta go talk to like a psychotherapist. I'm not sure what the neuro something, man. Not psychotherapist, like neurologist. Is that going to help? Apparently, it's gonna help with diagnostics. Am I sick? I'm trying to find out if I have ADHD. The doctors are saying that it's likely. They are saying that it is likely that I have ADHD. You need all that to check for ADHD? Yeah. So I need to like gather myself to like get a bunch of documents together and like yeah, shit's rough. Okay. Shit be rough. Meow, meow. Should we go check that ship? No, there's fucking grass. I don't want to go into the grass. Not if there is grass. Hell no. I'm not gonna go check that ship. But I need to check for ADHD though, because I think I have ADHD and I think it's like negatively affecting a lot of aspects in my life. I think it has like negatively affected a lot of aspects of my life throughout my life. And I think it's like continuing to negatively affect a lot of aspects of my life. So like, if I have ADHD and like, if there's something I can do about it, I'd rather do something about it. Direct the doctors to my stream and they will get all the proof they want. Will they? Why the heck are older people buying technology again for people failing school? Because older people throughout generations will always blame younger people and like the most recent invention for like because like they're trying to like find a reason why they are so ass. And it's always the fault of the young people and like some technological advancements. Be fucking a chisel so that you can write on like a fucking stone tablet, or be it like freaking papyrus so that you don't no longer need to use a chisel, or be a fucking printed press, man. Older people will always find something to blame for like their own assness. One look is all they need for diagnosis. One look at what? My stream? Dodge. Yes, it's fault of capitalism, man. Truly the biggest evil of our times is capitalism. If only we could try my brand of communism that has never been tried before. All the other communisms that have been tried. Not my brand. That way we will not have these problems that we have under capitalism. Mirror. Man, I hate people who I hate people who inject politics like that into everything. God damn, man. It's truly the worst type of human. If I had to like rank humans, I would rank that as like bottom tier. Like the human that inserts politics, or like their flavor of politics into everything, man. Like it's like you talk about like some neurodivergent problem And they will say like, well, this is because of capitalism and like the easy access to entertainment that like people have problems with like attention spans and stuff. It won't happen under communism. God, man. Just imagine a person like that, man. I'm making a person up right now to hate. I'm directing my hatred towards a person that I just invented. But I'm sure this person exists. 100%, man. Technically, I live in a socialist state. True. Fucking hate socialism, man. Free healthcare is ass, man. I'm going to private healthcare, by the way, because I have like private health insurance through my employer. Hell no, I wouldn't go to like a public healthcare. That shit would be ass. Like my cousin had to like rely on the public healthcare side for like some like things. He was like saying how fucking ass it has been because he has to like wait months between like anything happening. Like literal months of waiting time. And like getting like the doctor to like write a, what do you call it, like when like a doctor sends you to a specialist, like getting that written is like just a fucking pain because they don't want to write those at all. Because they just don't want to do that. Because there's like no capacity to do stuff like that. I'm going to like private healthcare and I'm just like chilling. Where's the fucking lights, man? Hello? Where the hell is the light switch? I just have a choice. Yeah, I do have a choice. Socialism sucks.
I might as well go get a job. Nah, I stay here.
Very good. Got any of them light switches? I gotta poop first. I gotta poop first before I can eat. Socialism sucks. It gave me education for free and paid me to go to Japan and chill. The socialism did not pay me to go to Japan, man. I paid for that myself, okay? Except like the student exchange, that one was paid. That doesn't count. Well, even that wasn't really paid. Some oil, and we got some gas oil, diesel. Gas. I don't want to be here. I'm scared. Okay, unequip it.
There be flying cars, robots. Robots you can have sex with. Flying sex robots you can have flying sex with. I mean, you know.
Meow, meow.
These are pretty much endless.
There we go. Ba-bow, ba-bow, ba-bow. Turn.
They be smaller, bigger. What about the women? They be smaller, bigger. Sorry, I'm getting out of control again here.
I hear a fucking rabbit. We gotta go. We gotta go, man. We gotta fucking go. I hear a rabbit in the darkness, man. Oh, man. What was I saying? You can improve upon the system you have, and if God forbid you can no longer afford private healthcare, you earn shit out of luck to get the help you need. I'm not paying anything for like the private healthcare. It's paid by my employer, like 100%. I mean, I guess technically because it's paid by an employer, like at some point that money could be going to like my paycheck instead, like directly. But like, it's just like it's like a tax-free benefit. almost.
I think it's a little far-fetched, but you know, it can happen. So back to our main topic, robots having sex. I mean, our main
Okay.
topic is the future, but you know,
Will I pay you when I retired? I'm not sure. Probably not.
can you imagine robots that build?
Probably not.
Okay, let's forget about sex now. I know I talked too much about it.
Yeah, my employer pays for like an extended like health insurance thing, which covers all sorts of like I think it covers everything, man. Like it covers all like the neurologists and like psychiatrists and like.
I don't know how they built it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like genetic mutations.
I think if I die, it also has like a life insurance policy in it.
That robot builds another robot.
I'm not sure like who would get the life insurance payout if I die though.
And the full speed of this thing will be
I don't think I listed a beneficiary for that one.
This is actually pretty horrifying to think about.
Mostly because there isn't a beneficiary. There's no one that will get money if I die. I can get all those for free. Yeah. Yes. Well, technically not for free, because like my employer pays for it, and like my employer pays for the insurance that pays for it. So technically it's not for free, but incidentally, it's also like one reason why I thought like maybe I should like start going through like the hoops to figure out if I have ADHD, because like I can like go through the hoops for free. So maybe I should do that, which is what I'm doing. Oh Jesus! Okay, it's gone. It's gone. Give it to Mrs. Huh? I'm gonna just list Mrs. I'm just gonna like go to like the beneficiary and like just write Mrs. Twitch.tv/Mrs. ADHD, ADD spectrum, probably then. I feel like I got a lot of the symptoms, man. So if there's like something that lets me be less of like a social and like functional wreck, then like that would be great. That would be great, man. Employer pays private health and public health. The employer pays like a national health insurance, which is like would be like the public health, and I also pay a portion for that. And like if you didn't have like private health insurance, you could go to like private healthcare, and like a portion of that would be covered by like the national health insurance. But like on top of that, we also have like the extra private health insurance, which like covers that portion. So you can think of it like that the national health insurance would cover like maybe 30% or like 40% of like the private costs. And like the extra 60% is just like covered by the extra insurance. For like the private healthcare. So yeah. But I have like a lot of the symptoms. If you go private, you're still covered by public. Yeah, a portion is covered by public still. It's not fully covered by public because like private is just more expensive, but it's like portion. One thing that the government wanted to do is like they wanted to increase the amount that is covered by like private or like public health insurance. Because like the public healthcare side is fucked. Like there is no capacity for like care. The lines are massive and there's like too many patients. So their plan was to like increase the amount that is covered from private healthcare to like have more people go to private healthcare instead. So that like there wouldn't be as big of a shit show going on in public. Not many public hospitals. I think it's like a lack of hospitals and there's a lack of doctors, because a lot of doctors don't want to work for public side. Because like the work is, it's more work for less pay. So like no one wants to do that. Everyone wants to work for private healthcare. So another thing that they're thinking of is that they're going to make a law that requires doctors to work for public healthcare, which I'm sure like will go, I'm sure that will go like by very well for like everyone. Like, and if you like graduate as a doctor, you are forced to work at like public healthcare for X amount of years. Capitalist strikes again. I don't think it's capitalism. I think this is socialism, man. Like the socialist side is not able to pay enough, so well, I guess that might be capitalist. Well, I wouldn't blame this fucking on capitalism, man, because like there's a need for public health or like private healthcare because public healthcare is so ass, and the need is because like there's too many people going to public healthcare and they're not like paying enough for public healthcare doctors, so there's not enough doctors, and because there's like lines, people want to go to private healthcare, and because people want to go to private healthcare, there's a need for like private doctors, which pay better than public doctors. So like people become private doctors. Private healthcare provider doctors. And yeah, it won't go well. Like even bouncing an idea. I think it was like the Social Democrats or something that like came up with the idea that like instead of raising like the private healthcare like compensation from public insurance, let's just make a law that requires doctors to work for public healthcare. That will help the lines. But also the Social Democrats passed a law that requires like nurses to work, like that removes the right to strike from nurses. Yeah. If they want more doctors, they need to pay more, and that mean more taxes. Yeah. I feel like get some Cuban socialist medics for free. Yeah, that's like. I mean, that's also like their plan, like, you know, just like import like more doctors. Let's import more doctors. But like, what's to say like those imported like immigrant doctors? Why wouldn't they also just go to like private healthcare? Are you saying that like immigrants can get paid less? Like, Sorry, what? Yeah. Like, they made a law that makes it illegal for like healthcare employees to strike. Workers' Party, by the way. Workers' Party, by the way. How did they get a law that stopped nurses from striking get through? Oh, because it was like, oh, this is special times, we need. They did a little populism. They did a little like panic. They did a little panic media, and they just happened to have like majority like through their coalition. Why can't they just increase the incentives for public sector? Salary but benefits too. I think that's what they should do. But like the problem is that like Finland's national budget is fucked, because like a lot of debt taking was happened like during last cycle, because the interest rates were low. So a lot of debt was taken on. And like interest rates are not low anymore, so there's a lot of interest to be paid for a lot of debt that was taken. What are we doing with those monies? Well, one thing that they did was they put up a government agency that like that's goal was to help long-term unemployed people get employed. I think the agency employed like 100 people, and they managed to get like 5 people jobs. Like they worked for like 2 years. The total cost was like 10 million or something, and they managed to find jobs for 5 people. 5 people. Costs in the tens of millions. That's what the money is going to. It's going to like it's going to corrupt socialists getting good jobs for their friends. That's where it's going to. 5 people. Yeah. I think it wasn't even 5 people. I think it was like 3 people. Sounds like fake news. No, this is real. This was like this was fucking Sanna Marin, okay? They made like the government agency that's goal was to like employ long-term unemployed people. Man, what's the fucking name of that organization, man? Yeah, there was a news about it. What the fuck was the name? Fuck man, I forgot the name of the Was it this one? No. Fuck, what the fuck was the name of the place, man? It was like it was earlier this year when they like shut it down. It's not my prejudice. It is not. Because oh, here it is. The Työkanava Oy. Yeah, here it is. Like, and government agency started by Sanna Marin. The goal was to employ or like find jobs for 400 people by 2023. They had to like drop the goal because they just couldn't do it. They got jobs for 15 people and they spent 10 million euros. 10 million euros to find like part-time jobs for 15 people. That's where the money is going. Like 10 million euros. The initiative was to like, it was a new government agency to like hire partially like people who are like partially able to work. Find jobs for people that are partially able to work. Yeah. Long-term like unemployed people that are partially able to work. They like were active for 2 or 3 years and they managed to find work for 15 people and they spent 10 million euros. Like that is where the money is going. That is the type of shit that is like being funded by ludicrous amounts of like loan money. Oh, it's not like they gave 10 million euros between 15 people. It's like they hired a bunch of bureaucrats, a bunch of like friends of like politicians to run this government agency, and the 10 million euros went to those people. 10 million euros went to those people. I'm not saying people are corrupt. I'm saying the socialists in Finland are corrupt. I'm saying they're corrupt as fuck. Like they're the most corrupted party in Finland. Straight up. I fucking hate the socialist party. I fucking hate the social democrats, man. They're cancer. Grr. Partially, so handicapped. I guess like handicapped. I'm not really handicapped. It's just like long-term, like people who have been like long-term unemployment, like trying to find jobs for them. They could have just like took that 10 million and divided it between the 15 people. And like, yeah. It's not like they're paying the 15 people that they managed to find jobs for. Like, they're just like trying to like find companies that will like hire these people. Perhaps it's capitalist heart that corrupt the socialist systems. Ah, yes. The biggest mistake in Finland's past is during the Civil War, when like the whites didn't fully take out the reds, but instead they let them fester in Tampere, and there they started the Social Democrat Party. That is the darkest point of Finland's history. They should have like not accepted the surrender, and they should have just like invaded Tampere. But back during the Civil War. That's real right there, man. It was the Whites versus the Reds. The Reds lost. Imagine having a country with dark history. Yeah. Yeah. That's the dark point of Finland's history, man. Why these people can't get a job? I don't know. Sometimes, like, sometimes for people it's just hard to get a job, and like I can sympathize with that. Like it can just be hard, you know? Because like sometimes companies just don't want to hire you if you haven't been working for a while, and then you like can't be working because you don't get hired, and you don't get hired because you're not working. Like, yeah, there can't be jobs for everyone. Guess you can try to be an entrepreneur. Finland has like a Finland has a system for that. The government tries to get one town drunkard to get work, goes bankrupt. That's essentially what happened, man. They tried to get like work for the town drunkards. Like they spent millions on that shit, man. It's applied to like 30 different places, not even get a rejection. They might not even just fuck, they might not even reply to you, man. Finland's government like gives support for Jesus, if you like try to be an entrepreneur, if you like try to start your own business, you get like a little bit of money for that. I think there's like a system where you can like apply for like a startup fund from like the government. I think they give you like how much do they actually give you, man? I'm curious. Keep pausing to like it's called like starttiraha. And you get it for like a year. How much do you get it? 700 a month is what you get. I mean, it's basically, it's less than unemployment. Why is it less than unemployment? You see, shit like this is what disincentivizes people in Finland. Like, if it's less than unemployment to try and start your own business, why would you like try to start your own business if you're unemployed? It should be more than unemployment. This is like a disincentivizing. How much is like? How much is unemployment? I'm pretty sure it's more than 700 a month. I mean, it's like income, but it's 800 a month in average. 800 a month on average. So like, why would you try to start a business if you're unemployed? Why would you try to start a business if like you can't get unemployment then because you're like starting a business? You're like an entrepreneur now. But like the amount you get is less, and you take on a bunch of risk. That's fucked, man. Shit like this is what disincentive, like there's like also the disincentivizing for like people who are unemployed. Like, I think it should be incentivized to like start a business. In Germany you get 1,100. You're allowed to seek other benefits on top of the shit you get for starting business? No. No, you're not. I think there's like a last ditch kind of support thing that you can try for. But like if you're like running a business, they probably tell you to like stop like your business before like they can give that to you. Sock Gaming OU. I don't think it can be OU, because OU, wouldn't that mean like you gotta trade? Doesn't need to be like holding. It would need to be like Sock Gaming Holdings. You know, the unlisted you know, business, so that I can pay myself the 8% of business value in dividends without like paying income tax. Yeah. Yeah. LTC. I think it's LTC. Or whatever like the Finnish like abbreviation for that is. Ah. I wonder if I can get the startup money while like working a full-time job. Maybe I should start Fox Gaming. Apply for the startup while also working my full-time job. Collect the fucking 700 euros a month. Need more games. Call it Fox Entertainment. Selling medicinal marijuana. It's illegal in Finland, guys. It's illegal in Finland. I think it's good that it, like, I think it should maybe even stay illegal, man. I think it's best, man. Maybe like alcohol should also be illegal. Maybe we need to go back to the Prohibition era. Sock Entertainment, I'll roll for janitor. Hell yeah, man. Create an entertainment company for my streaming. Can use to avoid the tax, man. Yeah, but then if I lose my job, I'm not qualified for unemployment if I like have my streaming as a company that I'm an owner of. Because they say I don't qualify for unemployment because I have like my own business. So I'm not gonna do that. So I'm not gonna do that because like if I get unemployed, like the amount of like unemployment that I would get paid is substantial. And like losing that because like I have my streaming as like an LTD is like stupid. The risk is like stupid. I can just like file it under like miscellaneous income. And then if I get unemployed, I can just like stop accepting payments from Twitch and say that I'm not making anything to keep my unemployment. Whereas if I make it into a company, I would have to like officially cease all activities, which is like a whole bunch of shit to do, before like they would give me unemployment. And then they would probably use my company income as like a basis for the unemployment instead of like my full-time job income. Should just win the Euro jackpot. True, man. That's what I should do. Speaking of money, do I figure out how to tax break on my office electricity? No, I would have to have like a separate meter for like the office electricity, but I think like the amount that I use for like my office space is so minuscule that I don't think it's even worth the investment of the electricity meter. Wanna make a VTuber agency? That's what I should do, man. That's what I should do. I should call it like a... Call it like a... What should I call it, man? Get Ame. Ah, yes. YouTuber pimp. Let's call it like a... Stream bunnies. I can't. I can't get Ame. Nali Corporation. And I'm thinking of like what would be like a good name that would also hint that it's a black company. Because then I can also like rip off my talent. At least Zen. I'm sure I can. I can get Zen Treya to sign up for my VTuber company. I can have attractive perks such as like 90-10 income split. Talent keeps 10%. And like guarantees for streaming equipment. Talent has to pay for everything. And commercial rights for your model that can be purchased after your contract ends. All in fine print. Mandatory streaming hours. Mandatory 5 streams a week. At least 8 hours must be Minecraft content a week. Then we're also gonna have like mandatory like twice a week 4-hour Discord calls. It has to be like one-on-one with me so that I can like really harass my talents and like pressure them for things. A webcam on, no VTuber models allowed. I'm not gonna have my webcam on, but the talents have to have their webcams on. What else can we have? What else can we have in the black VTuber company? Feet inspection? Yeah, you have to send pictures of your feet. And yeah, toenails have to be painted. Yeah. Obviously on Valentine's Day it is expected that I get like a delivery of chocolate from every single talent with a handwritten note of how much they appreciate the opportunity to work at my great VTuber company. No? Promotions will be made on like a completely obfuscated like you know, any pay raises or like, you know, commercial opportunities will be made on like a completely obfuscated like method, which mostly is based on like how many personal favors I get from the talents, you know. Yeah, these are the sort of things that we can have in like Ossan's VTuber agency. Overreaching company. Yeah, you must also relinquish your Discord completely, personal and company Discord. I have to have full access to them. And like any DMs from anyone, I have to be able to read, you know? Because I just want to make sure that my talents are safe, right? You know? In fact, all communications should go through me. And like my talents shouldn't talk to anyone else unless it's through me. You know, it's best that I do that because like privacy is important. What else can we have, man? I think that's all. I think that's a lot already. So we're like controlling their like social media. Controlling their social media, we're controlling like their communications. We're like requiring one-on-one FaceTime like a lot of times in a week to ensure that like, you know, they don't have time to like see anyone else, you know. We're gonna create like a psychological dependency from like the talents to like the organization to really like cement our grip on their lives so that we can like suck as much out of them as possible. We're gonna dangle commercial opportunities above their heads and with the expectations that like I get something in return. Glad you're just being a sarcastic asshole. Yeah, these are things that VTuber companies will do. Straight up, man. Straight up things that VTuber companies will do. Use their voice likeness. Oh, that as well, you know. That as well. We also like claim commercial rights to their voice and character. Or forever, you know. Yeah. Can you take me to a vent? What the? No, there are legit VTuber companies that will like want to have access to your Discord. Like, this is not even me. I have heard of this, man. They will request access to like your like obviously like the VTuber Discord. Like they want to like have full access to like your character's Discord and Twitter, and they also want like your personal Discord. You know, and they will also like there are places that have like 70-30 splits where like talent keeps 30%. Yeah, and there are places that require mandatory like twice a week check-ins with your manager. VTuber company am I part of? None. I don't know how you would run one though. I guess you would have to like take on a lot of costs at first. The ethical way is probably like to like give 100% to the like 100% of stream proceedings to talents, and then just like tap into the marketing like stuff. That's probably like the ethical way. Like if I were to run an ethical VTuber agency, it would be like 100% of stream proceedings go to talents, like 100% of donations and like any subs and stuff. And then like for like commercial collaborations, it would be like a 60-40 split, where like 40% goes to talent. That's like a little rough though. Maybe it should like be 70-30 with 70 going to talent. But how can you like fund your own stuff then? Maybe like a 60-40 for marketing deals favor more to you. Yeah. Plus for only 50-50. I'm thinking of like how much would it cost to like do... How much would it cost? Because like there's a lot of initial costs if you run a VTuber company, because you gotta like pay for like designs and shit. No fair split guy. Maybe a 50-50 would that like be enough to give you a return in like a year? No, but you have like so much fucking marketing costs. You gotta buy like ad space and shit. You gotta probably hire like a person
for that.
to like do some freaking outreach for like marketing deals. Like first year your cost would probably be like 200,000 or something. Maybe not 200k, 150k. Depends on how many talents you have. If you have like, let's say you get like 3 talents for like your VTuber company, you're gonna get like commercial designs and everything done. That's probably gonna be like 8k per talent, or like the live 2Ds and like stream stuff and everything. Like that's probably 8k per talent, like 24k. Then you probably have to like spend a bunch in like marketing. Probably gonna be like 50,000 or something. Just like purely on fucking marketing, like fucking ad space and like contacting like other streamers to like watch freaking videos and shit. Persons for company in the first year pay for professional help. Maybe you could get like a VTuber company like running with like 100,000 in funding. Like 100,000. Then you'd like keep the talents happy by letting them keep like 100% of their stream proceedings. And then you would just like tap into the marketing stuff with like a 60-40 split. Or like the... Man, if you're gonna do like merch and shit, you gotta like still give the most of that to the talents. Like for merch you would have to do like 80-20 or something. With like 80 going to the talents and 20 going to you. Maybe it's like from the profits. Maybe if you do it like that, like from the profits you do an 80-20 split. You're not gonna make a lot of money though. It'd probably take like 2 years even to like... Maybe not 2 years, maybe take like a year to recoup the initial investment. Considering that like if everything starts like super fucking smooth. Black company to squeeze them more gradually. as black company, you like lure them in with promises of grandeur, and then you like say that like, oh, the first year is gonna be a little rough because like, you know, we gotta get things started. And then like when they're like, okay, you like promise them that like on the second year things are gonna be better, and you promise that then on the second year like we're gonna start moving like your revenue split like gradually to like 100%, as like we recoup the losses from the starting, and they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's fair. But then like as like the year rolls towards the end, you like have like financial troubles, quote unquote. You like roll it onto them gradually that like, hey, we can't actually do this, like, you know, because of like blah blah blah, you know, the interest rate raises and like a big marketing deal, like it didn't go through, like we can't actually do this right now, but like we're gonna do it a little bit, but like it's not gonna be 100%. They're gonna be like, yeah, you know, okay, that's okay, like it doesn't matter that much. And like just keep like rolling, you squeeze a little bit, you're like, hey, we're gonna need you to like sell this merch, hey, we're gonna need you to like do this, like, you know, collaboration, and you like pile on work onto them. And that's how you run like a proper black company. Abominable, truly despicable, man, truly despicable. You like dangle the carrot, but like then you give him the stick. Like I'm thinking like a proper VTuber company would like, you would like give 100% of like streaming proceedings, and then like for merch proceedings maybe you'd like do an 80-20 or like 70-30 from profits, so that you can like cover the costs, which is like completely reasonable. And then from like larger marketing deals you'd also do like a 70-30 or something. Like maybe on like larger marketing deals you do like 50-50. Like favor the like 60-40 favoring the company, because I feel like that will also be kind of reasonable, and then you can make money. Mirror. Yeah. Freaking zooming right now. A lot of VTuber companies don't do it properly though. Or like a lot of VTuber companies do like exactly the carrot stick thing that I kind of mentioned, where they're like they like say that like the start is gonna be rough, and then they dangle like a golden future in front of you, but like that golden future will never come. Like the good times will never come, because there's always gonna be something that like comes up first, and then like that something is always gonna like push like your bright future further away. At the same time pile on some like freaking emotional manipulation. Like if you want to leave, like they're gonna go like, well, we invested so much into you already, like, you know, this is really not fair, and like, you know, there's gonna be damages that you're gonna have to pay, and like, yeah, you threaten them a little bit. Yeah, that's more on point with a lot of VTuber companies. Brain rot steer. I'm thinking if I want to go to that ship or not. We kind of don't need fuel, I think. I don't think we need to stop. We could stop at that like rest stop though, to like grab some water and like eat. Start Ossan company and gather old men. Be Ossans. Mirror.
You know, good man, good chatter. He died a good death. He had a good talk.
Okay.
Chatted.
Turn them into cute, sassy VTubers.
Chat till you die.
That's a big bus right there, man.
95.
Oh shit!
While you are listening to Chat Till You Die. Hello everyone, this is Jason again, and I must say wide world. I'm just having fun and talking. And
There we go. Drink some water.
even if I don't hear your responses, you know what would be fun? Playing games like board games or some computer games and having tons of people just look at it.
Fill some water.
Seriously, if I
Recycle some water.
that would be so amazing.
Why am I pissing all over the place, man?
Fantasy, there never will be a thing like that. But in my fantasy, in my world, there
Take a shit and piss. Yep.
till you die.
Do you think we'll find some sausages here? Let's see if we find some sausages. Yeah, I like overall had like a very negative view of VTuber corpus. Like even Hololive originally. I guess like Hololive in the end like is one of the good ones. Like one of the better ones. I think like lately a lot of the Hololive people have been like complaining how like corporate it has become. Because they had like a lot of issues and like now you gotta get like a lot of permissions and like shit is just like not good. But I guess like in the end there's like a lot worse places than Hololive. Mirror. I remember back when they announced like Hololive Ian, like a lot of people had like a very negative view of like Hololive. But then as soon as like Hololive started to kind of become popular, then a lot of people suddenly swapped their view. Especially a lot of VTubers.
The Gavaltic version of the
Especially a lot of VTubers like instantly switched their view.
even fit my mother-in-law in it if I would want.
My view has more or less stayed the same, I think.
This was not a paid promotion. I just promoted because
Hololive Corporation is corporate. I mean, it's just corporate, man. As far as corporates go, I guess in the end it like did things better than like other VTuber corpus.
I am Jason, and today we are going to talk about money.
I guess.
Today's world is pretty much
Different type of corporate, like Philin is technically independent, but as part of Mythic, they just organize contact. Yeah, but Mythic is not like a VTuber corp. Mythic is like a talent management agency. There's like VTuber corpus and then there's talent management agencies. A lot of streamers are part of like talent management stuff because like a lot of streamers are just like they don't have like the knowledge or like the drive to like search for like these commercial opportunities. So it's like just easier to like pay like 20% or 30% to a manager that will like find the opportunities for you because they get more of them then. And that's what like that's what organizations like Mythic does. It's like they just find like commercial opportunities for like big streamers and then they just take like I don't know, like a 30% of top. I think 30% might be standard. It's like Mythic and stuff is like that become managed by Asmongold. Man, my fucking kitchen might be like it's not that bad though, man. My kitchen is not Asmongold, but my sink is clean at least. Mirror. Mirror. Zooming. But yeah, talent management agencies are kind of different than it's kind of like a different relationship compared to like VTuber corpus because like talent management agencies they don't really control what you do, but like VTuber corpus they kind of like control what you do. You have to like pass stream ideas through the VTuber corpus because like as a VTuber you're like a character and they own that character, so they have a lot of say in what the character can or cannot do. And you're like basically an actor playing that character. It's what it's like for a lot of corpus. I think like it started to go to that direction with Hololive too. I'm not sure if it was like that at the start or not. the dishwasher, it needs to be emptied. I haven't emptied my dishwasher. But yeah, like talent management agencies can't tell you to like play Minecraft for like 2 streams a week. But a VTuber corp can, and probably will, tell you to play Minecraft 2 streams a week. With other VTubers from the corp. Different kind of business relationship. I wonder if it's like that with VShojo, or if I think VShojo might be more of like a talent management sort of thing. That might be more of a talent management sort of deal. Not sure. VTubers own the characters. Yeah. I think it's like character ownership that like... That might be like the differentiating thing, like... If you have ownership of the character, then you have like more freedom as the character, right? Well, I mean, obviously. And then it's more of like a talent management like sort of relationship. Few people left and still use their avatars. Yeah, Silverbrail and Bay left of VShojo. My understanding of that drama was that there was like some behind the scenes mean girling going on. Also Nanners. Oh yeah, I forgot she exists. That reminded me. I forgot that she was a thing. Yeah, my understanding was that there was some like behind the scenes mean girling going on. And that's why like a lot of people left VShojo. Start drama on Twitter. I'm gonna start vague posting on Twitter. No, I legit had forgotten that Nanners exists, man. I forgot. To be fair, the most I know of Nanners is like the fucking seal video that everyone keeps posting. Seal noises video. God damn it, man, I don't want to see that shit anymore. Mirror. Where's my music? I just realized. There we go. Ah, there we go. There we go. I don't know, man. Bow, 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 bow. I wonder how some streamers that do like streaming as their full-time thing like deal with it. I feel like I would have to start doing something else, like daily, like not like burn myself out on streaming. Maybe I'd start going to the gym every day and like hate that instead. Like what? I don't know, man. I like you need some contrast in your life, right? Like I feel like if I was always kind of like content with streaming, I'd start thinking of it like as a job, and then I think I'd like start disliking it. So I'd need to like get something else that I think of as a job, right? Log in with work mindset? Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like... That seems kind of depressing. That just seems depressing somehow, doesn't it? Somehow, to me it seems like it would be depressing to like log in every day with work mindset. Maybe it's because of how I stream. Maybe like some people do like, I mean, I know there's a lot of streamers that do streaming as work and they probably like do log in with work mindset. I don't know, man. Let's try to hit 4,000 kilometers. Then I think I could go heat up the sauna. Whoa. Feeling like some sauna time, man. Yeah, well, today has been a yapping sort of day, man. Has been a yapping sort of day. Yap, yap, yappity yap. Yappy, yap, yap. How far are we? Oh, we're like 16 kilometers to 4K. Pretty good, man. And we've really been driving, huh? We have really been driving, huh? It's a nice thing about the game. Yapping is nice. Yeah, what am I gonna play for yapping after this game, man? What am I gonna do? Deadlock have dead-cocked yap muscles. I need to yap more when I play Deadlock, man, but I just get like so fucking deadlocked. I just get so deadlocked when I play Deadlock. Getting 4K soon. 40K. By Warhammer 40K. Yeah, I just get so locked in playing Deadlock. I really like that game, man. The third-person shooter MOBA. Like tickles just right, you know. Peplock. My goodness. Little sock puppet. I'm a fox. Get it right, Billy. Billy. I played Portal. I have. When it came out. Same with Portal 2. Fuck you, man. I hate all foxes. Whoa! It's not that Arctic foxes are endangered. You legally cannot hate Arctic foxes. That's a crime. On stream? Not on stream. I don't think I played them on stream. 80% of fox crimes caused by 15% of knowledge. I think you're thinking of red foxes, okay? The red foxes are encroaching on Nali territory, okay? They're like going up north and they're stealing the nests. They are stealing the nests from Arctic foxes. They are eating the food and they're stealing the nests. We need to build a wall to keep the red foxes out from like the Arctic fox territory. You know? They're like bigger and stronger, so they just like strong-arm the poor Arctic foxes out of there. We gotta do something about that, man. We gotta do something about that. Get those red foxes out of there, man. Deport them. Get them out of there. Those nests belong to the Arctic foxes, okay? Maybe Soigeans weren't meant to be. Bro! We're like working really hard, and finally Arctic foxes are nesting again. We're like slowly deporting the red foxes from the north, okay? It's a slow process, but it's working out. Arctic beta kayak. It's also just like too floppy and distracting. This is kind of a cinematic angle, actually. Am I saying white replacement theory? No, I'm saying the red foxes are going up north and they are encroaching on the Arctic fox, the white Arctic fox territory, and they are taking their nests. Their nesting space and their food is being taken by the red foxes. The reds will replace the whites. The red foxes are replacing the Arctic foxes. That's what's happening. It's what's happening to the Arctic foxes because of global warming. Okay? The bigger red foxes are like getting braver, and like the smaller white Arctic foxes are getting bullied out of their nests. We gotta stop it by building a wall. No red foxes allowed in the north. Only Arctic foxes. It's their land. It's because of people, okay? With bro votes Fox Republican. White Virgin foxes. Giga Chad red foxes. Bro! You have no sympathy for the plight of the Arctic fox, okay? It's rough out there. It's rough out there. They're fighting. I haven't actually done it any active fox preservation programs. I have. Okay? I have. This issue is very close to my heart. Okay? Lies? It's not. Okay? Show receipts? No! I won't. Talking about it in stream doesn't count. It does count. I'm raising awareness, first of all. It does count. Okay. Do you think it's a coincidence that after I came back to Finland, they had the first successful nesting of Arctic foxes, okay, in decades? Do you think that a coincidence, Billy? I don't think it's a coincidence. I contributed to this. So I bred them. The first successful nesting in decades. We are taking back... we are taking back the land that belongs to the foxes.
Ossan can donate to programs like World Wildlife Fund's Arctic Fox Conservation or Arctic Fox Center's conservation efforts. Saving these majestic creatures is crucial.
True. As I came back to Finland, controversial president is elected. And we're about to reach 4K. Meow, meow. I did not fuck a fox, okay? I'm not a fox fucker. Not a fox fucker, okay? Our president is a skinwalker. Oh man. Donate right now? Not because you're telling me to. Okay. Then you're like, this is like that case where I'm gonna take the trash out, and then you're like, take out the trash, and now I don't want to take the trash out because you're stealing the glory from my initiative, okay? I'm raising a I bet you didn't know that Arctic foxes were endangered. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that the red foxes are bullying Arctic foxes and stealing their nests. I bet you didn't know that either. Now you know. Now you know, man. It's rough out there, okay? It's fucking rough out there. Meow, meow. Let's go lynch the red foxes. Maybe we should, man. Maybe we should. You've convinced me. You need to get him out of there, man. You're racist now? Is it racism if you like dislike animals? There's gotta be a different word for that. That can't be racism. Maybe Arctic foxes are a bit autistic. There's gotta be a word for that, man. For like hating a certain type of dog, for example. Oh! Yeah! Look! Oh shit! What the fuck, man? No! My reward! No! Come on, man! What? What are the odds of there being a fucking rock right there? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That's for fucking the foxes. I did not fuck a fox, okay.
Respect
Hold on. Hold. Hold. Yeah. 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 We did it, guys. We did it. Now we're gonna get 9s down there too. Because apparently I rolled this freaking trip meter. Can't believe there was a rock right there, man. You feel united? Yeah. Remember the plight of the Arctic foxes, okay? Remember. Always remember. Ever since we've been killing those fucking red foxes, I feel like you belong. I mean, don't kill them, just like, you know. Just like, don't let them encroach up north, man. You know? They're getting a little too cocky with stealing the nest space, okay? There's like trash up there, and they eat the trash. And like Arctic foxes are like noble creatures. Arctic foxes would never stoop to eating trash. But because there's trash and the red foxes, they like eat that trash, man. They go there, man. They go there. Arctic foxes are like natural, you know? All natty, you know? Natty giga chads. And they're getting... They're like this growth hormone freaks, man. They're eating like the burgers and the fries from the trash. I'm gonna see the 999. 9. They're American. Grr. Yay, look at that. And now it rolls over. Nice. 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 Yeah, I think I'm above or below racist in Finland. I think I'm like average racist in Finland. I think I'm way below. I think there are way more racists, man. there are like some racists in Finland, okay? We're talking about like the shaved head lion pendant, like freaking leather pants, like steel-toed boots, like camo jacket sort of racism here, man. We're talking about like the curb stomp type of racists, man. Like I am nowhere near there. I'm like way below. Okay. Think I'm a skinhead? Just a little racist? I don't think I'm racist. I don't think I'm racist. Lion pendant. It's like the Finland's there's like an emblem for Finland that's like a lion standing on a sword and stabbing another sword in its head. They have like that, that pendant. Racists usually don't think they're racist. Yeah, like it's like Finland's emblem, like the lion. Nordic countries have like the lion emblems, right? Suicidal lion pen. I mean, it looks like it's stabbing itself in the head, man. Like, straight up. I don't think I'm racist. The most racist thought I had was like when I was like going to the doctor, I read the doctor's name and thought it's like foreign. And then I thought like maybe I should get another doctor because like maybe this foreign doctor is not as good. But then I thought that that's just kind of like bad thinking, so I went to the doctor anyway. But then the doctor wasn't good. So I was kind of right. It wasn't good. Clipped and cancelled. Bro, he didn't figure out that I have like a freaking abscess that's gonna give like about to give me blood poisoning, or like already giving me blood poisoning, and he just told me like I think it's some fucking cream. Okay. But it's not racist because like I thought that like, you know, it's not good for me to discriminate based on their name. So I like reserved the time to that doctor anyway. But they were not good. And it was like regardless of my prejudice. Come on, multicolored ass I tap is in the hundreds. Bro, I've like tapped no ass after coming back to Finland, okay? I'm like living in celibate, okay? I'm like a monk. Free from the fleshy desires, okay? Why am I not pulling pussy? Because I think casual sex is mid and kinda cringe. I think casual sex is mid and kinda cringe. And like, there are not that many people that I'm interested in romantically. And I'm like too busy with my own stuff to like pursue anyone. Talking about cats. Well, I've been thinking about getting a cat. Like one of those Finnish cats that look kinda autistic. I think I want a cat like that. I think I want a cat that looks kinda autistic. Make sure it's not a red cat. True. The Tenga egg on my desk says otherwise. What? Huh? What? How does a cat look Danish or autistic? Probably Danish. Look, man, just look at this cat, okay? Like, look at this cat and tell me that it doesn't look autistic, okay? Hold on. Fuck, man, why does it do this, man? You know, look at this cat and tell me this cat does not look autistic, man. I think that this cat looks autistic. You know? I want a cat that looks like this, man. I want a cat that looks like this, man. Just looks like a cat. You're not gonna tell me that this just looks like a cat, man. Like, look at this motherfucker, man. Look at this motherfuckers, man. Those. Look at this. Okay, I want a cat like this. Look how bothered he looks. Okay, look how bothered this cat looks for getting photographed. That's like great, man. I like this image, man. I need me a cat like this, okay? I need me a cat like this, okay? Like, this is the type of cat I want to get, okay? Right? Right? He looks like the same amount of energy to live the next day as I do. Yeah, I want an autistic Finnish cat, okay? Just look at this unit. Look at these units, man. They look so bothered and like so tired. Like that's perfect, man. That's perfect. That's the type of cat I need. I want authentic breed. I want autistic cat. Yeah, I want an autistic cat, man, you know? They say that your cat can have like the same mental problems as you, so you know. Maybe I do need like a little bit of like autism in my cat. You know, maybe that's needed. Anyway, I wanna go heat up the sauna. There's some good driving today. There's some good driving today. There we go. I wanna go heat up the sauna. No raid. Man, shut up. What the frick? What the fricky, man? What the fricky? What the freaking frick? Maybe we can raid. Let's see. Let's see, man. Let's see, man. Down. Here. Here, man. There we go. Down. Post the emotes if you got them. If not, I don't know what you're gonna post. Thanks for watching today. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna go heat up the sauna. I'm gonna go in the sauna, and then I'm gonna go sweat, and then I'm gonna go shower. Yeah. Say goodbye to chat. Say goodbye to chat.
Goodbye, chat. Don't miss me too much.
Yeah, don't miss her too much. Don't post horny sock. Post the bark emotes, man. Post the barks. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Love you. Choo choo. Bye bye. Bye bye.